managed to you guys climbed up the tower of Zephyros to meet him, and you were introduced to a hinaan ko ng konti yung volume. You were introduced to an eccentric cloud giant named Zephyros who pronounced you to be the heroes who will end the problem or the problems caused by the shattering of the ordning. You were also advised about what that is. The ordning is the caste system of giants, and it appears that their prime deity, Anam, has decided to um, shatter this caste system for whatever reason to stir up the giants, and it has caused havoc all over the face of Faerun. As you were traveling with Zephyros in his tower, you fought off a group of cultists who have come to speak with him, losing Zenith in the process. However, Zephyros had a scroll of Revivify, and you managed to bring her back to life. Uh, during After that, you managed to tame the griffons and ride them as you were traveling as you were traveling on the tower, and you flew you know you rode those griffons outside of the tower, and as you looked down below, you found that all kinds of giants are wreaking havoc across many villages, um, towns, unnamed small villages and towns. Luckily, the largest metropolises and cities have not really been affected by the rampage of these giants. And on the 10th day of your travel, you encountered an adult silver dragon with forces coming from the Lord's Alliance who came to destroy the navigation orb within Zephyros's tower. You managed to persuade them to stop this act and convince them that Zephyros means you no harm. After 27 days of travel, you finally and witnessing a lot of the mayhem and chaos caused by the rampaging giants all over Faerun, you managed to reach your destination, which is Bryn Shander, where you were supposed to meet with a certain Markham Southwell to deliver the grim news that his sister, Samil Southwell, has passed away in Nightstone during an attack by other cloud giants. Zephyros decided to move you a little bit closer, but not too close to Bryn Shander, so as to not alarm that town or city of his presence. And he drops you off at about 1 mile out of Bryn Shander. And that's where our session today will begin. Give me a sec. Okay. Right. So, descending the cloudy steps from Zephyros's tower down towards the frozen tundra of the north, you already feel the biting winds and the biting freezing winds hitting your skin due to not having enough, cold weather clothing. It starts to affect you even just after descending the Zephyrus tower from up above. You land on the snow down below. A few minutes later, about 10 minutes of just descending the stairs, the roundabout stairs, and you step onto this field of white all around you. Um, Snow just uh, snow is just being swept across the wind by these semi-strong winds right now, and you feel it bite onto your skin every time these small snowflakes touch your skin. It's freezing here. It's almost like it's you're not supposed to be here. If nobody's supposed to live this far north. However, there is a you see yonder on top of a large hill stands a community, a city, uh, with wooden wall, with a wooden barricade around, surrounded by a wooden barricade, and people coming to and fro on the dirt road that leads up to the hill, towards what you see from far away, small gates. What do you do at this point, guys? You can choose not to go to Bryn Shander and go elsewhere. So it's up to you.
Um, Meron pa kaming specific person na kailangan ni-meet dito.
Markham Southwell.
Yun yung
Markham.
bibigyan natin ng bad news about the sister, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oo.
Also, guys, I have added, similar to our room, Apocalypse from the Sky, I've added notes, handout notes for you guys. So if you want to use it,
Oh.
you can see there just below the folder for your character sheets. There's the player notes sub folder with your character handouts there. So feel free to use it for your notes. So yeah, surrounding you
Oh,
is just
crap.
frozen tundra right now. There are a few hills here and there covered in snow. You feel the freezing wind blow on your skin, and it makes your hair stand. Um, and it and it occurs to you that if you stay here for too long, you'll probably freeze to death. Except for the one person in your party who's just not really affected by any of these, or is not affected by this climate.
So is Zenith, are you from here?
Not exactly this town, but this feels like home to me.
Okay. Are they friendly, that town? I haven't been here before.
Zenith, you know that town is Bryn Shander. Surrounding it, it's up to you na lang kung anong town yung pipiliin mo. But it's part Bryn Shander is part of a community of towns called the Ten Towns, which literally means there are 10 towns in that council.
I was gonna say something, but I held myself.
Yes, 10 towns. There's Bryn Shander, which you can see 1 mile away from you right now, very clear. Although it's a little bit misty, but it's not enough to hamper your vision. You do know that there are the hunting and fishing villages of Bremen, Targos, Ermelane, and Lonelywood that line the shores of Mare Dualdon, which feeds into the Shane River, um, where they get a lot, where they mainly get the famed knucklehead trouts that are imported from this region of Faerun.
Mm.
Um, there's also the villages of Dugan's Hole, Goodmead. It's on the north shore of Red Waters. The town of East Haven, and which is found at the foothills of Kelvin's Cairn, and the villages of Cair Dineval and Cair Konig hug the shores of Lac Dineshere. It's and you see that there's a large parang body of frozen water right now, due to the northwest of Bryn Shander. So yun. There are a lot of towns you can actually go to here if you want, but your destination, your mission or your quest is to deliver the news to Markham Southwell, which is who is located rather in Bryn Shander.
All right. I guess we make the hike.
Are you traveling directly to Bryn Shander now? Okay. So since it's a
Yeah.
mile, it's gonna take you a bit of time. I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw to resist the effects of freezing wind, except for Zenith, of course.
You think maybe we should have asked for jackets from Severos? Maybe he had some.
It's too late now, friend.
I have a spell. It can help us, I think.
I never knew this is so cold.
Helios and Ziamara, unfortunately, the cold gets to you as you're traveling. You suffer one level of exhaustion.
Aray, exhaustion. Okay. Eh,
Damn it.
So, as you trek across the tundra towards your destination, your footprints are left behind on the snow. The snow is about ankle deep at this point. Um, and but it does cover solid land as you make your way towards Bryn Shander. As you approach the town of Bryn Shander, you can clearly see that it's circular in nature, um, and it rests on top of a large hill. 30-foot walls, wooden walls, sturdy looking wooden walls surround it, ma- um, making a parang not really a good tower defense per se, but I mean a good wall defense per se, but it's pretty sturdy looking. But you do see that there are makeshift ramparts as well on top of these parang on the side of this wall, all around this town. There are a few merchants coming in and going out of Bryn Shander right now. You see that there are horses that pull carts and wagons, along with uh, their bodyguards who all wear cold winter gear. Um, okay, a sec. Bryn Shander.
Can I ask one of them kung asa nila nakuha yung cold winter gear? Oi!
Hey, what can I do for you, my friend? You
I've,
look like you're freezing out here. Huh? Why don't you have cold weather gear if you're going this far up north?
it's a long story, friend, but I appreciate your concern. Where can we get warmer clothes then, friend?
Well, just head on inside. Just ask around there. I brought my own, so I don't really know who sells cold weather gear from inside, but feel free to ask around there once you get
Would you
inside.
know where the shops would be?
There's a lot of shops there. After you enter, you should see a really big temple of some sort. I'm not really religious, so I don't know which god it's dedicated to. But behind it, you just follow the road straight after that, and you'll see the marketplace.
Would you have a map of the city that I could purchase?
No, unfortunately.
Okay, I
I've
appreciate your
been
help.
travel. You're welcome. I've been here for, I've been traveling here for quite a while, and I know the town, but I don't have a map. Anyway, good luck to you, and yeah, you should get your gear pretty soon. You're gonna die out here without that.
Kaigan.
He, he then heads on.
I message Helios.
I
You
shoot
know,
him and take his gear.
I was gonna say, you know,
Joke lang.
we, we could always take his.
God, murder hobos. Okay.
It crosses my mind, but
I resist the urge.
since the events of last time, parang I um, try to manage my anger issues.
Anger management. Goose, brava.
Who's Brahma?
All right. So you continue on the trek uphill to the what appears to be the southwestern gate of Bryn Shander. Before you, you see a couple of a gate also made out of wood, also 30 feet tall, flanked by a couple of towers, probably about 40 feet tall, which serve as guard houses. And you see right next to the open gates of Bryn Shander, what appears to be a dwarven woman with red hair who is jolly looking and is shouting a lot of things. Not really, it doesn't really make sense to you at this range, but as you move closer, it seems that she is reciting some sort of script to everyone who's entering the town. But Nobody pays her any attention. You also see a couple of guards whenever she starts saying the script. They just roll their eyes as she starts. You see this woman.
I see the woman and
You
ignore
see,
her and look for open fire. Meron pa mga fire pits dito?
so you approach the gates, and she looks at you and says, "Hey, first time I've seen you here.
You
Well
have a
met, travelers."
you have a very fancy memory there, my lady. Well
Ah,
met.
well, it's a small. Well, it's not a sizable city, but um, you get to know who travels here, the merchants. You meet all of them, and it's the first time I've seen you. Well, keep your fingers and extremities under wraps, lest Oril bite them off. I can see that you're freezing to death, so you might want to do that. And mind your tempers. You'll be most welcome here. If you have any goods to sell, the market lies straight ahead. She points down the pathway from the gate itself, and you see from here down the road, further to the northeast, um, based on your parang positioning. What appears to be a stall of wagons, makeshift, parang nalimutan ko tawag sa English eh. Parang makeshift na mga alam niyo parang divisoria style.
Mm. Merchant
Ganun.
Stall.
stalls. Oo.
Stalls,
Oo.
yes. So merchant stalls na makeshift merchant stalls made out of wood and some skin of some sort. You're
Parang
not
mga
really sure of
stands.
from what
Oo.
creature. And then yeah, and they're all surrounding what appears to be a big campfire right in the middle. Um, and you also notice as you enter the town, teka lang ha, bago tayo nagtingin. Dito na tayo. Okay. The there isn't much noise in this town at all. It's pretty quiet compared to the other towns or and cities you've been in, where as soon as you enter the town, you hear the bustling people, and the activity uh, surrounding you. This town, it's pretty quiet. It's pretty chill, lax, chill.
Chill
Pun
in a
intended.
ano.
Chillax.
Is it still freezing, or is it relatively warmer
It's
inside?
still freezing. It's still
Okay.
freezing.
Yeah,
You're still out in the open. Although the walls have stopped the wind from actually blowing on your skin,
okay.
it's still relatively freezing in this section. There are no fires right there next to you. All of the people that you see are wearing cold winter gear. Um, and you notice that all of the houses in this town are made of wood. Some are made out with stone chimneys. Um, and what else?
What are the roofs made of, TM?
Yeah, pitched rooftops
Okay.
made out of a combination of straw and
Ooh,
some other leathery material you're not really sure of.
ooh, that's
Um,
flammable.
yeah,
Although
Um,
it's covered in snow, so good luck.
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
That's
So
fair.
it'll take a good amount of
Fire.
heat
Okay.
to start a fire here.
I
Um,
actively search. I tried to search for a place with that sells winter gear.
Can I help?
Zenith asked the
Me too.
lady if if she knows any Markham Southwell.
okay, how do you say it to her?
Uh, Good lady, would you know any Markham Southwell around here? You seem to know everyone here in the city.
I'm leaving Zenith behind.
Do you
I'm looking
Marites?
for a cold and
Kami ni Bruno para...
All right, so let's cut muna to Zenith and
Okay.
this woman.
Marites. Let's call her Marites.
As soon as you say Markham Southwell, she looks at you and she blushes very
Uh-oh.
obviously. And she says, "Oh, Markham, you sense with your passive insight that there's something going on here, probably romantic, um, or maybe one-sided. You're not really sure, but she feels something for the guy. Um, and she says, "Yes, he is the deputy sheriff of the town. Um, if you're looking for him, just head over to the." She she's still is blundering at this point.
Blush.
Yeah, he's probably in the speaker's palace speaking with the speaker Duvesa. So it's over. Teka lang ah. She points to the northeast further, and then she points to a specific parang street at you, and she says, "Just follow that street, and the first fancy-looking building you see should be the Speaker's Palace." Yes. Oh, and yeah, if you need cold weather gear, well, maybe you would want to drink something that will warm you up first. I recommend drinking Firebeard's brandy. That will definitely make you feel warm. It's sold at Kelvin's Comfort. She shouts to Bruno and Helios.
That's an
Thank you
ad
so
right
much
there.
for that.
Pop up ad.
And we'll probably buy appropriate clothes for my company first. They're all freezing now.
Yeah,
So
I can see that. Where are you from, if I may ask?
I'm dashing away
we're
from
from
this.
everywhere.
Okay. All right then. Well, enjoy your stay, and again, if you have any goods to sell, we'd appreciate if you go to the marketplace and trade with the merchants over there. Have fun. All right. So let's
Thank you,
cut to
Jollibee.
Bruno, Bruno and Helios, who are now. What are you doing? Are you following this path towards the middle part, in the middle of this town,
Yeah, ako,
the biggest one?
I'm trying to find a store that sells I'm trying to find a store that sells snow gear, yung suot
We'll all
nila.
go.
Okay. So you're looking around here, and it appears that many of the houses that you pass by are ano ba to? They're houses. They're not really merchant stalls per se.
Mm.
Coming to approaching the middle of this town, you start to see the stalls.
Yeah.
Lining up the road, each side of the road, and you look around and you see that majority of what's being sold here are either weapons, um, some armor, food, fruits and vegetables, and knucklehead trouts. You actually don't see
Oh no.
anyone selling cold weather gear here
How?
because it's a given that if you enter this town, you're supposed to have cold weather gear.
My God.
Hey,
That's a business
hey,
opportunity.
hey, Helios. Remember that I
Um,
whispered? Maybe we should be taking things from these fools.
Be quiet.
Okay.
as you are looking around,
Maybe we
you
should
see
hold each other.
Yeah, right. Body warmth.
you hold each other. Okay, you're
I
now
just,
hugging
I
each
just,
other.
ano, I just go close to him.
I'll go close to Zenith.
Body warmth.
Si Shelly mag-isa kawawa naman. Okay. All right.
You
You
know,
you
there's a good way to get body warm.
Oh no.
I know one, and I start to cast fireball. De, joke lang.
We used to do this during the cold days.
Okay,
Would you like to try it?
okay. I
But it
push
needs at
Helios
least two.
first.
I've been around you
Quiet.
inside my body.
Where's that bar?
as this
Firebeard.
How
happened,
about how
sorry.
about we get that that Firebeard's brandy from Keldon's Comfort, and then we'll ask around for someone who can um sell us their
Winter gear.
gear or winter gear, winter clothes.
Probably they have extra.
As you are talking about, where to get cold winter gear as you're freezing your asses off right in the middle of this town, and everyone's starting to look at you funny, except for Zenith, of course, because you hear them parang hushing in whispered tones. What the hell are they doing here without cold weather gear? Are they crazy? Parang ganun yung mga tao, tinitingnan na lang kayo. You see a long-haired woman, brown hair, with blue eyes, and probably aged 30, 35 plus. You're not really sure, but based on her looks, approach you. She says, "Eh, what are you doing here without cold weather gear?
Hello, 35-year-old woman.
Oh my god.
I do not like your but anyway, you look like you're freezing.
Yeah. What gave it away?
Duh.
My
I mean,
nipples are rock hard.
I can
Can
feel
you
them.
help me? I will pay.
you're certainly not from here. Where are you from?
We'll tell you when you give us winter gear.
I am from Neverwinter. I grew up there all my life. I will tell you my
Ah.
life story.
Dice of hypothermia.
Oh,
Well, if you tell me your life story, I'll tell you where you can get a coat.
okay. My life began
Oh my
in
God.
Tuesday night
How long will it take,
Titos,
Titos?
north of Neverwinter.
Can wait, hold on here. Just
Maybe we
maybe
can
we can just let's
walk towards
Okay.
the place where we can find the
No, no,
clothes
no.
Maybe-
and sell
I can
him.
hear it right here, right now.
I
Maybe
was born in the Hargreaves
boy.
family.
come here. She puts her hand over your shoulder
Oh
and then
my
leads you
God.
towards the campfire right in the middle of the marketplace, and you
Oh.
start to feel warmer.
Oh, fire.
It's a huge bonfire, by the way, in the
Finally.
middle of the marketplace.
Fire good.
Yeah. So, where are you from? You're certainly
We
not from here. I can see, look at us. You look around and you see that every person here looks much more older than what they probably would be. Probably because of the stress of having to deal with the cold weather. But yeah, many of the people here either have brown, blonde, or white hair. So you kind of stand out
looking
from
for my
from the
notes.
crowd. Am I cutting in and out?
No,
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 you're
no.
you're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we're just feeding the fire. Feel namin yung lamig.
We're actually from um, a city far south,
yeah, I can
here.
tell by your clothing.
And we were um, traveled via an airship north of this area because we were asked to locate a person named what was his name?
Markham.
Markham
Southwell.
Southwell. Yes,
Oh, the good sheriff himself, huh?
yes. I heard he was the deputy sheriff,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and we carry ill news that unfortunately must reach him. But we are ill prepared, as you can see.
Well, I can. Yeah. How about you, pretty boy? She looks at Bruno.
Oh, hello. I'm from a land far from here.
Your accent. What happened to your accent,
Yeah,
bro?
wait lang. I'm trying to get back to it. I'm a from a land far away from here. And yeah, I would say Baldur's Gate, but to be completely and totally honest with you, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yes,
It's weird.
I know. You can
How
run
about
you can run an insight check to find out.
okay? I will do that.
Did I make a character? I think I did. Oh shit.
By the way, name's Beldora. I'm just I'm just around here, hanging around here, keeping the camp, this bonfire running, helping the merchants set up stalls and all that. Anything you have to sell?
Eh, I look at. Well, my name's Bruno. Nice to meet you, Beldora. This here, my friend from
Natural
Waterdeep.
20,
Oh
bro.
my God, yeah. I'm telling the truth. I don't know where I came from, but the last journey I was from Baldur's Gate. So I'll keep it from that. Na lang. I'll add it sa
I
lore
like
ko later.
mysteries. Maybe you can tell me later. Anyway, what about this redhead woman? First time I've seen that kind of hair here.
Well, your herald there in the gate had red hair, right?
Or was
Well,
it?
I've
Go.
been all over the place to study, but I just met this amazing team from our last mission. And if you could please tell us where to get the clothes because it's really cold and I can't feel my face.
Yeah, we're pretty amazing.
Oh, that's too bad. She puts her hand on your face. She's wearing cold weather gloves as well. So it's made out of wool and very thick. Parang, it's very very thick. And she rubs your face, with it. There, you feeling better?
Thank you.
Okay. What about this guy? This hooded guy? He looks shady to me.
You see Shanli meditating. Alam mo yung position nung sa ano, sa Shaolin Soccer,
Mm.
yung mga weird position nila. Yung parang ganito na sa chat. Hindi ko alam paano magano sa chat. So sa GC ko na lang sinend. Naka ano siya, yung parang one hand on the floor tapos naka-split.
Right in the middle of this town.
Yes.
No, nasa in front of the campfire.
Okay.
Which is right in the middle of the town, dude.
She
He's
looks. She looks at
drawing his
Bruno.
balls.
She
I
looks
need
at
to warm my
Bruno and
balls.
she looks at Bruno and Helios.
Mm.
She looks at Bruno and Helios and she says, "Is this guy always like this? Kind of weird."
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're used to it.
Sometimes people give us coins, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
he's a street
Ah,
performer of sorts.
I put
okay.
an empty cup in front of him.
I sing a song with my lute. La da 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 da
See,
da.
see Beldora just giggle at what you're doing. I like that. I like you.
Performing troupe.
Okay. And then lastly, she looks at Zenith and she says, "Huh, haven't seen you in a while. I mean, one of you. Well, maybe a couple of weeks now. But Goliath, I guess you're used to this weather, huh?"
Yeah. What gave me away? Haha.
Well,
I'm Alishalin, so I'm used to this. And yeah, like I said, this is home to me.
mm,
Although I forgot to mention to my friends here how cold it would be.
That's really funny.
Next time I'll forget Revivify.
I'd like to know what happened to these scars. She kind of like points at the scars that you've had that you got from dying.
Oh, these scars? This
Yeah.
this is a reminder of how great my friends are. So I I I lost or I died, and then Bruno here, and she taps Bruno's shoulders quite heavily. Sorry, and has brought me back.
Oh, a magic user. Can you do some tricks? She looks at you, Bruno.
Sure. Here, a firebolt. Pew pew. I shoot firebolts into the air. Phew phew.
I wish
And
I
then
knew
I'm
how to do that. I wouldn't have to rub wood for so very long here.
Oh, trust me,
Ah,
it's not the only thing you rub when you're around here.
well, thank you, people. Well, yeah. If you're looking for coats, you should head to Kelvin's Comfort. There's a guy there. Looks like a knight. I don't know, but I heard that he caught himself a yeti. Maybe he can sell you the fur of that yeti as coats, and that'll probably warm you up.
Can I vibe check Beldona, di ba?
Eldora.
I
Beldor.
also I was going to look for parang spot weapons if I
Oo.
could see.
Perception check and
Insight.
insight check.
I wanna vibe check her. But to biglang nagano sa atin. First roll of the
Oh
night.
shit.
Wow, not 20.
Oh,
That's
nice.
-1.
Helios, you don't see any weapons on her. Actually, she looks like she's wearing ragged clothing, but it keeps her warm enough. Imagine parang sa Game of Thrones yung mga nakatira sa Beyond the Wall. I forgot.
Starks.
Yeah,
Ah,
mga
No, not
wildlings.
yung mga
wildlings.
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 Touched by
Yeah.
fire.
She looks like she's wearing wildling clothing. Um, the ragged clothing, but it keeps her warm. She almost looks like a beggar to you, actually, based on that. Also, Bruno, based on that insight check. Yeah, she appears to be um, very, very. She gives this vibe of being approachable, and she likes to talk a lot, which kind of like what you've experienced so far. And with that insight check, I'd say that you have the hunch that there's more to it than she's letting on.
Hey, thanks for okay. Like I sense that this is a show, kumbaga.
Not a show. It's
She's
not
checking
really
us
a
out.
show. She's checking you out.
Ah, okay.
She's checking you out at the same time, kind of like she's being open. There's no deceit at
Okay.
all to what she's saying, but she is kind of trying to measure
Assessing
you
if
up.
we're troublemakers.
Okay.
Check your pockets.
Okay. Hey,
So there.
Beldor, if thank you for the information.
Yeah, and you should try, the fire brandy. It's really good.
That's the second
That'll,
time we've
that'll keep
heard
you
that.
warm.
I wonder why. Were you paid by the Fire Brandy people to keep telling us that, or?
No, it's just the most famous drink here. I mean, it keeps people warm,
Okay.
and you badly need it by the looks of it.
Yep. Thank you, Beldora.
All right. It's this way. She kind of points to the fire.
Two locations yun, DM, di ba? The one with the firebird. God
Uh,
damn it.
Fire beards.
The
Fire
firebird
brand.
brandy and the ano, the one with the clothing, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So, yep. So both the cold weather clothing or the coats. Well, you've been advised it's a yeti fur that you'll probably be able to get.
Okay.
And yeah, the fire brandy is in the same location. Wait lang ah.
Okay.
Saan na yung hinahanap ko?
I'm gonna get boots with the fur.
Binubuksan yan. Home. Ay, oh,
You got the whole town looking at her.
Wait lang ah.
Sige lang.
Print out ko na yun ah. Saan na yun? Okay, sige. G. Alright, so what do you guys want to do at this point?
Before we head out, I'll ask Beldora something. I ask her, listen,
Mhm.
news from the south is there have been a lot of giants who seem to be attacking towns. Have you heard of that? Is that something that happened?
Giants.
Yeah.
Well, we have heard that the other towns around us have been attacked by giants for some reason, but they managed to thwart them away. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. We're the biggest town, so we should be able to defend ourselves. So
How
you
how
don't
are
really see people here worrying about that.
we came from the town called Nightstone. Nightstone, ba? No.
Yes.
Down south, and unfortunately, they were not able to defend themselves. So it might be good to learn from you
Learn what?
how to defend against giants.
That's I'm not the expert when it comes to that. Unfortunately, I'm just someone here working at the market. Maybe you could
Inside
talk
check.
to. Sure, go ahead. Maybe you can talk to Deputy Markham Southwell. Maybe he'd know more about it, or the knight who killed the Yeti. Okay, hold on. Rolling something.
Particularly yung naglo-lowball siya sa anong ginagawa niya dito. Ooh!
He rolled a 21.
Mhm.
Well, 18, sorry.
God damn.
Mm. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I wish you luck, and yeah, better get those Yeti clothing fast. All right. So where do you guys want to go? Want to go at this point, or
To
what do you guys want to do?
to the
Yeti
to
clothing or
Kelvin's
Yeti.
comfort. Yeah, to get some Yeti clothing.
Okay. All right. So you head towards the direction where Beldora pointed you at. It's actually just on the right side of the market, and you see a lot of people coming in and out of this large wooden building made out of two floors, with stone steps leading into it. Uh, you enter this um, building and you immediately see that the common room is bedecked with dwarven craft of various things like um, a dwarven shield here, a dwarven warhammer there. Um, the tables are a combination of stone and wood, and you see just beyond the bar itself is a red-headed another red-headed dwarf, this time a male. Okay, hold on. Hmm.
red-headed. Okay, this is the
Any
first time.
resemblance to the red-headed female we saw?
I mean, dwarves pretty much look alike, so
This
you'll
one
have
has a
to.
beard.
Yeah, this one has a beard.
The
Hold
first
on.
one didn't. Maybe
Yeah,
she
she's a
shaved
girl.
it.
So, okay, wait lang.
Touched by
You see
fire.
this guy, and he is currently kind of doing barista things,
Damn.
like yeah, flipping over some bottles, then pouring some drink on a shot glass, and as soon as he does that, he says, "Here's your order. Pay up."
I look
Then
around. Is he looking at us or?
no, no, no. He throws the glass towards a patron down to the left side of the bar. That person wears plate armor, has teka lang, has graying hair. He's probably in his 40s. You're just not sure how old he is, but he is also um, openly wearing what appears to be a holy symbol. You can give me a religion check if you want.
Can I do that?
If you want to identify what holy
Sige.
symbol it
Nope,
is.
not proficient.
Cause
I will
I'm.
abstain.
Can I be an? Can I be an? Cause I'm an Archon Asimar. I have ano. I have daddy issues with gods.
Okay.
15.
It's a holy symbol of Tyr, the god of
Oh,
justice.
I see.
And he catches the shot glass very deftly, and being careful not to spill any of its contents. And he says, "Relax, Master Dwarf. Of course, I'm gonna pay you. Here you go." He tosses a coin to the dwarf, and he says, "Well, your tab's adding up. Make sure you pay the next time in full. All right." Then he shouts another command over to what appears to be his servants. Um, and yeah, you see that this tavern is currently. Teka, gonna switch music for more
Tavern.
immersion.
Tininin, tin. Sorry, tavern pala, hindi pala. Sorry,
Damn
sorry.
it.
Tininin.
Is this
Shenli
tavern?
takes the cup. May
Yes, it's a,
coins dun sa cup, DM.
ando ka pa rin ba sa gitna? O sumama
Oh.
ka
Hindi
na?
kaya, ikaw ko na kinahap na din.
Commit
check
to the
the
bit. Committed to the bit, bro.
It's only
Ano ka pa rin?
impressive if you stay there, bro.
Do you stay there?
No. Tapos
Go.
na. Ano ko na. Parang
Aw.
naghabol
Wala.
na ako sa kanila.
Walang nag-abot ng coins.
Oo.
Lahat lang sila tinitignan ka ng weird. Parang ganun.
Parang, ano tawag mo?
Magawa sa-
Yung
Parang ganun.
ano yun? Ano? Jabberwockies.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel better now.
I look for a
And-
bard.
A bard? There's no bard.
Okay. No one
There's
singing.
no bard. No one singing. But it's really noisy here though. You hear a lot of people just... Taka lang. Oo nga, asan ba yung ano ko? Ambience. Kaso market to eh. Tara. Yeah, medyo malakas-lakas na yung usapan sa loob ng tavern. You hear a lot of people talking. You overhear people saying, how's your knucklehead trout fishing coming? Well, you know how it is with the giants attacking. It's kind of... We're kind of having trouble making sure that we're safe while we're doing the fishing. You also overhear a lot of parang transactions here and there. What appears to be merchants talking about trading a package of knucklehead trout to a package of parang mga imported wood and other commodities from far south. So yun. So that's what you hear all around you. But other than that, it's just a simple tavern with drinking people talking about many other many kinds of subjects.
I see.
There's bardless though.
Do we approach the door?
Okay, who approaches the dwarf?
I will go with Helios if he approaches it.
Okay, the dwarf then. Okay,
Go with them.
okay.
Going.
Due to your height, you're kind of like making sure that you're not bumping your head to the ceiling. It's pretty low ceilinged as well. It's really dwarven make in that sense because they never really took account, for high ceilings. Most of their excuse me, sorry. Most of their, the sizes accommodate most of the buildings accommodate their size. So you're being careful not to bump your head. And the dwarf looks up to you and says, "Well, welcome to Kelvin's Comfort. Name's Ogden. What are you buying?"
5 shots of the fire brandy, and I'm looking for someone who can provide us with warmer clothing. It's so cold.
5 shots. All right, throw me right up. He grabs what appears to be a bottle uh, uh, with a seal on, not a seal, with a brand on it, showing parang I'm showing what appears to be similar to a Molotov cocktail, where
Ooh.
it's flaming at the end sa dulo, pero it's not an actual Molotov cocktail. Parang ano lang siya, parang branding lang
Yeah.
nung bote. He grabs one and then he pours uh, 5 cups to the brim and distributes it to every one of you.
Hey, Ogden, how much for a bottle of one of those brandies?
Oh, fire
Because-
brandy.
Yeah.
Well, 20 gold pieces.
20 gold pieces. I see.
Mhm.
That's pretty steep.
Hey.
It's one of the best. And while you're here, it'll keep you warm. Try it.
I take a shot.
I take my shot.
Right. All right. 1 gulp.
Follow.
Yep,
Hello?
like a man.
Okay. Everyone who takes it
Yeah.
like a man, roll me a
Okay.
Constitution
Shot.
saving throw. As you drink this,
Oh my gosh.
the liquor pours down in your throat, and at first it feels
Seven.
cool.
Jesus Christ.
It feels like distilled wine. However, the similarities end there because as it touches your throat, you immediately feel like your throat is about to explode because it's sizzling hot. There's probably like a lot of chilies, peppers, or spices included in this brandy. That's why it's called the fire brandy. And everyone who failed a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, you don't throw up. You don't throw up, but you kind of like turn red and you feel like coughing all over because of the sensation on your throat
It's
or
a,
in your throat.
it's a
Ooh, that
ghost
was
chili
strong.
shot.
It's
Yep.
actually
Those
pretty
those are
good. I
chili
don't know
shots.
what's wrong. Are you okay?
This is shit.
Uh,
New
Do you have
skill
like fire
acquired.
brandy light? Jesus Christ.
Pretty good, ah. Are you feeling warm now?
Ay.
And as he says that, you do feel like the warmth is spreading from your stomach across to your body, and you start feeling warm immediately after drinking one shot of this.
This is a good dog. This is actually really good.
The fir-
Actually
uh,
works.
the exhaustion is now gone, by the way.
Holy shit.
Oh
Wow.
yes.
Amazing.
Take out tayo isa.
It's a 20 gold pieces. I want to buy one. May I buy
Do
one?
you have like a promo?
Promo. What kind of promo?
5+1.
Like 5+1? I don't know. Pretty common from
Plus
bars
one.
down south.
All right, then 100 gold pieces if you want 5+1.
Bakit?
That's the same thing. 20
No,
This is
gold.
the-
That was
5+1. Tama yun.
Quiet, Bruno.
Okay.
Okay. I give him 100 gold.
Talaga? Okay, sige. All right. So, Firebeard's Fire Brandy, yon, pag sinat mo siya, he hands you muna six bottles full yun, may branding siya na parang Molotov cocktail tapos parang naka-inscribe doon Firebeard's Fire Brandy.
Corked DM.
Uh,
Tightly corked and sealed and stuff.
yes.
Ah, okay.
Parang brand new.
May
And
libreng lighter.
may warning sa baba, don't drink in one go.
You should not have said that.
May warning sa baba. Okay.
Banayad whiskey.
Nakasang blade.
Blade.
Sorry, go ahead. DM.
So it's good. We're having fun. Okay. So yun, yeah, he hands you that. And ano ba sasabihin ko? Wala sa utak ko.
Sorry,
Ah,
naalala ko.
Ha?
You broke the DM.
I got broken. Okay. Anyway, he hands you over 6 bottles of fire brandy. He says, make sure you read the warning. Might die if you drink it all in one go, in one sitting. It's not
That's-
meant to be drunk that way.
That's good to
All
know.
right. Well, said looking for someone who sells what?
Warmer clothing.
The Yeti coat.
Oh, Yeti. Fur. Hey, Knight. Looks like you got some customers here. The knight on the far end of the bar looks up at you and kind of nods. He's just waiting for you there.
What's he drinking? Is he drinking anything?
The
Yeah,
same,
he's drinking
diba?
something. He's drinking
Ah.
something from a shot glass.
Do
The
we?
liquid appears to be light red. Light red. Almost cherry, parang the color of cherry. Parang ganun.
Ale, good sir.
Hey,
Nice day we're having. A cold one indeed. We were wondering if you were the one, if you can sell us some of those famed Yeti coats that protect us from the cold.
well, I guess you came a little too late though. As he turns around to you, you you see that on his there is a large parang claw marks on his face that are still getting healed at this point. Parang may mga ano pa, naglalangib pa siya, parang ganon.
Ugh.
Yeah. Um, well, got myself entangled with a Yeti a few days ago outside of town, but I almost died. So what I did was I donated the Yeti coats or its fur to the house of the Triad because they're the ones who are responsible for keeping me alive. So if you want to get the Yeti coats, you'd have to probably talk to the priest over there and maybe convince them to give you the Yeti coat instead, since you seem to be needing it very badly.
You read my mind. Could I? Did did? Let me introduce myself. My name is Helios. These are my friends Shenli, Zenith, Bruno,
Well
and
met,
Chilma.
Helios. Name's
Uh,
Barrick. He extends his hand.
I shake it.
Yes, he's Barrick Nylef. And along with this holy symbol, now you look at his parang plate mail, and you can see that there is a silver gauntlet etching right on top of the heart area, parang sa upper left chest. You, being a noble and being familiar with the different factions in Faerun, I'll give you an automatic success on this check. It's the symbol of the Order of the Gauntlet.
I see.
Mind, well, since we're talking about, since we're talking, mind if I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Is- I have been looking for a strange dwarf, a bandit, really. Name goes by the name of Weevil. He's a
Weeble?
renegade dwarf. Weevil.
Weevil.
Well, it's probably a pun nickname for him because he's wee
Evil.
and he's evil. So, Weevil.
Weevil.
I hate it already.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Understood. I know, right? Well, I'm searching for him. Just wondering if you've seen anyone. If he kind of now reaches down to one of his pouches. He parang pulls what appears to be a crumpled scroll of some kind. And he says, I'm wondering if you've seen anyone who looks like this. And then he shows you the the scroll. By the way, if you seen this guy, I'm happy to share the spoils with you if I catch him.
Last seen around the mines of Mirabar. So, are you a bounty hunter then, sir? I see that you're from the Order.
Not really a bounty hunter, but I just, I tried to do my duty the best I could. I'm not the best guy there's around. I've had my sins, share of sins here and there. I probably have a kid that I don't know about. But yeah, I try to do what I can.
Hmm, I see. Where's this mines of Mirabar then?
Oh, it's southeast of here. It's pretty far, but have you seen this guy at all?
Um, Going around town and probably remembering the
Urban
dwarves that
Street
we
pa pala, no?
encountered.
Mm. No, he's not. You haven't seen him in town, and yeah, probably not before that either.
Yeah, I'll keep that information for myself and just say, well, we'll keep an eye out.
Ah, all right. Well,
Can I have
do
this?
me- Well, it's give me a persuasion check.
Holy shit all night.
Okay,
Nice.
16. Well, you know what? I'll probably be able to get a copy from the order. Here you go. He gives you the copy.
Hey, Barrick, I have a question.
Uh huh.
What's that drink you're drinking?
Oh, Hey Ogden, what's this? Ogden responds and says, uh, it's the cranky clergyman.
Cranky clergyman. I see.
What
Uh,
does this do then? Ah, well, you should be feeling the effects of it right about. And then you see Bear kind of like, he covers his mouth as he feels like he's about to throw up. And then, oh, that feels better. And you can visually see the wound on his face starting to heal up faster.
Cool.
mm,
Ah, I appreciate it, Master Dwarf.
I,
Looking out
wa-
for me.
I wonder how much a bottle of that will cost.
or is that so? Is that some sort of cocktail that you need to prepare?
Well, sort of. It's a secret though.
Oh, oh, I see. So there's
Can't
no
really
bottle.
turn.
Okay.
No, no. Something I have to. Well, I have a few bottles prepared already, but they're not for sale. In bottles. You can order per glass if you want, shot glass, but the bottles aren't for sale.
I see.
You see Helios turn around, pretending to read the poster and looking for the priest. Ay, yung sinabi niya clergyman ba yun?
Cranky clergyman.
Hindi, yung may sinabi si Barek eh. Like,
He
nung-
gave
Can
the
be
Yeti
the
coach to
priest.
the priest as payment for saving him.
yeah. So, is the priest here? I look around.
No, 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 not here.
We have to. Did we ask Naba where they can be found? Or
You haven't.
okay.
I look towards the party with the plate armor and just pretending to read the poster, just try to read their lips. Kung ano sinasabi nila.
Yun, parang binasa mo yung sinabi ni Bruno, hey, do you prepare this do you need this, is this something you need to prepare? Ganyan. Tapos Ogden answers back and says,
Sila
yeah,
yun. Sila
yeah.
yung pasok. Okay. Akala ko ibang party.
Hindi. Sila, nag-uusap lang. Si Ogden tsaka si Bruno, nag-uusap.
I'll turn again to Barrick. Okay. Well, we'll be on our way. We'll see about those Yeti coats. Do you mind telling us where to find them?
Oh, yes, you should have passed that temple by its right after the gates. And you recall passing by this stone structure that's not really well decorated. It's just functional looking.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of the taller buildings as you've entered the town of Brenchander. He says it's the House of Triad. Just after you enter the southwest gate,
Okay.
should head back that way, and you should see the stone building.
Oh, did we ask where we can find si Markham? I don't think I
Zenith
recall.
did,
Sa
and
Speaker's Palace.
Ah,
Speaker's
okay,
Palace.
okay, yep, sige. Okay, well, thank you, Barrick. Thank you, Ogden. We'll be back for some of that wine and maybe some of that cranky clergyman. I'll see you again.
all right. Cheers. Take
If
care now.
ever you
Zenith.
find yourself in Neverwinter, look for the Hargreaves and tell them you offered me this favor.
He recalls Hargreaves. Hargreaves. I think. Sounds familiar. I'll have my friend ask about the Hargreaves. See you, Helios.
See you.
All right. So you head towards where?
We have we have two options, si House of Triad or diretso na kay Markham.
Do you wanna split?
Yeah,
Si Zenith yung
Pwede naman. Yo. Teka lang.
what's the worst that can happen in town? Never tempt the DM with those words.
No, we can do the Markham first.
Yeah.
Kasi we're feeling warm naman tapos.
Yeah.
I also give you guys a bottle of Firebrand
Yay,
something.
tig-isa. I was
Fire
gonna say-
Firebeard's Fire Brandy.
Yeah, so
Fair.
you each have one and I have two.
Thank you.
Okay, so the effects of this,
Thank
okay,
you.
for mechanical purposes, One drink from a small cup, DC 10 Constitution saving throw, or you feel yung kanina parang mauubo ka sa sobrang ano niya, sobrang tapang nung spices. And you lose any exhaustion levels from cold weather. Okay, that's it. Uh, if it's an exhaustion effect because of another thing, it's not gonna affect that.
Ah, so hindi siya resistance to cold also.
No, no, no.
Okay. You just lose the exhaustion. Okay.
Yes.
That's good to know.
Well, well, you feel warm, but you still have to do an exhaustion check every now and then.
Copy.
Okay.
How many
All right.
servings per bottle do you have?
I'm gonna say it's about 20.
Nice.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Putting it
If
in the
if
back
you
of
drink it all, you can try it, but it's not gonna be good.
Good
Okay.
for
20 servings. Hmm, per bottle. Okay. Please note it down. Okay, so where are you guys heading? Are you splitting the party? Are you what do you want to do?
yeah, we have this. What do you think, Zenith? Where should we go?
We can go to Markham. At least we're all warm now. And then maybe he can point us to a better merchant or where we can buy clothing.
Perhaps we, yeah,
I bet he knows everyone here.
perhaps he can provide us with those since we do him a favor.
So how does this township work? Like, there's a deputy sheriff, there's a sheriff. Are you familiar with the? Is this similar to the town that you came from?
Oh, nah, we don't have a town like this since we moved from one place to another. But I guess it's the same for most towns. And then she just shrugs.
Hmm. Okay.
Sorry.
I suppose we
Ah.
go to Markham first,
Okay, then
then
let's
off to the
go
House of
to
Triad.
Speaker's Palace.
Okay. So you're going to the speakers. Hold on.
All ba yun? Well,
It's still
Hmm.
cold.
Yeah, it's still cold. Just don't stay out too long. You should be fine. So you go to the speaker's palace. Um. Okay. So you head back. You head towards the uh no to the eastern part, or to the yeah, to the eastern part of the city, southeast from where you're from. You are currently in the ano no the Kelvin's comfort.
Calvin's
Yeah.
comfort.
Okay. So you head southeast, which is the direction that was pointed by Ogrek, the sorry, the red-headed dwarf earlier, that you met at the gates. Um, and you pass by several wooden houses along the way, as well as some other merchant stalls that are have decided to set up their stalls farther away from the no, from the middle of the camp, probably the, they don't want it to be too crowded there. I don't know, but there are still some merchant stalls to the sides of the road, to the side of the road, as you're going to the speaker's palace. And immediately you see, as you approach, what appears to be a stone building with a pitched slate roof and a colonnade in front. Um, it is very out of place from the rough wood dwellings that you've seen so far in Bryn Chandler. Uh, you see that it's functional looking as well, pretty much like the other building that you saw earlier, the House of Triad. They're similar in style, wherein it's not extravagantly decorated. It's just built to withstand the climate, as well as to provide warmth for the people inside. You open the double oaken doors as you enter the building. and you hear it's a little bit quieter here compared to the market, so I'm turning this off. Um, as you enter the also I'm just changing the music. Okay, balik tayo sa town. Yan. Okay. So, as you enter the speaker's palace, you immediately overhear what appears to be two people talking, and you hear a female voice saying, "So what do we do then, Southwell? Just sit around and wait for them to come knocking on the door?" You overhear this from about 40 feet away. They still haven't noticed you at this point. Do you want to approach?
I will try to tell the party to slow down. Maybe hear them out first before we enter. Through gesture.
She said
Okay.
Southwell. That might be the deputy sheriff.
As you, yeah, you heard that name.
That's him.
So do you approach the sound, the place where the sound came from?
I think we should. What do
Yep.
you think, Bruno?
Mm, let's go. I nod and go to them. Follow their lead.
Okay, all right. As you approach, you hear another voice, a male one, say, "But we don't have the resources to take care of the problem. That's a problem." And then as you move closer, a room to your left, an open room to your left with a wooden door, a single wooden door, leads to what appears to be an office type or an office space within this temple, within this building. And inside, you see a couple of people. You see, hold on. This is the RP, ano eh, RP episode.
Sige lang. I like it.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. You see this woman, and you see this guy.
It's Professor
Uh,
McGonagall and Idris Elba. Joke lang.
Hindi, si ano yan? Si, sa Guardians of the Galaxy.
who?
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yung sa
Oh,
Blood
yeah.
Diamond.
Yeah.
Star Lord
So
who?
the guy is sitting behind the desk. The guy is sitting behind a desk on a comfortable chair, wearing what appears to be fine clothing, with a chain running across his chest, with what appears to be a badge of office. The woman is standing in front of the desk, um, facing the guy, and she's wearing also fine clothing, with matching cold weather gear on the outside, but you can clearly see that the clothing inside is made out of fine wool, woven very very intricately. And the man sees you coming and says, "Oh, Duvessa, we have visitors. What can I do for you? Why are you here?"
Um, we bear ill news. Are you Markham Southwell?
"Indeed. What ill news?"
Uh, are you familiar with Samil Southwell
"My
of
sister."
Nightstone?
"Yes. What happened?"
She passed away.
You see the woman react in shock and slowly turn her head towards from your party. She turns her head towards Markham, and Markham is just sitting there, still processing the information. He looks a bit in shock, but a few seconds later, "So you've come all the way here to inform me that my sister has passed away. I appreciate the effort." He You can clearly see that he's trying to control his emotions. He's trying to be stoic about it, but tears are starting to well in his eyes.
Would you like to know how she passed?
"Yes, please."
There was an attack in Nightstone, where she lived. Unfortunately,
"An attack from who?"
there was a giants. There were giants who attacked the town.
As you say it was a giant, he starts looking at the Vesa. The Vesa looks at him, and they both nod. So it's happening all over, I see. I appreciate you giving me this information. Please enter and make yourselves comfortable.
I start shivering.
It's pretty warm inside. It's pretty
Yeah.
warm inside.
This is I'm performing the shivering then. Oh, it's so cold. I wish someone could give us Yeti gear for
Why are
free.
you not wearing any cold weather clothing?
Yeah.
We came abruptly here, and we were ill prepared. We were looking for Yeti coats, but unfortunately they ran out of stock. So we headed here right
I
away.
heard that there's a night to slay the Yeti. Isn't that right, Dubes? Oh, Sir Barrick. Yes. I believe he donated the coats to the church. Hmm. Do we have any other stock here? Um, he thinks for a
Ah,
moment and she says, I think I still have a couple, maybe. Well, for the three of you, or for the two of you at least, maybe you still need to find some cold weather gear.
your donations will go far, and we will not forget it. Unless we purchase this from you, so that we there is a fair exchange.
Well, you've delivered important news to my friend here, so I shall count that as your payment.
Very well. I'm sorry for your loss.
He you face Markham and you tell him that, and he nods stoically. Duvessa then steps out of the building and she says, "If you'll excuse me, I'll just grab the cold weather gear for you."
I turn to my party and I give them a wink, tapos a soft thumbs up. Yes, two. I turn
Right.
around and I ask him, "You said it was happening again."
You
Um,
turn to Duvessa?
yeah, no, to
Markham.
Markham.
Okay, Markham, sorry.
These giant
Um,
attacks. Are you familiar with this?
okay. He says, "Well, there's been attacks with the other towns recently, and we fear that this town might be next.
Hmm.
There were a couple of giant, well, frost giants to be exact, attacks on the ships that were sailing on the lake. Boulders were thrown at them, which affected, of course, the livelihood of the people. Luckily, the militia were fast enough to respond and drive away this lone giant, but you know, it happened again on the other side, the western side of the lake. Again, another lone giant. So it will probably be only a matter of time before they decide to attack us in a large force, and I don't know if we can make a stand against that.
Have you communicated with the other towns? To
Of course,
perhaps
of course,
come up. Mhm.
we have been communicating regarding this issue, and we've increased our patrols. But he now looks like he's sizing your party up, and he says, "You look like you can handle yourselves. Maybe you can aid us in this problem."
Maybe we can.
Maybe, perhaps, perhaps.
All right.
What do we need to do to help?
Well, our scouts have reported many frost giant sightings outside of the 10 towns, so the militia, we've tasked them to stay within half a mile of each town, not to wander too far, so that we can communicate hastily should one of the towns get attacked, and we can send reinforcements right away. So we need people to patrol from outside of half a mile here and maybe bring the battle to the giants. I'm not saying you should attack a tribe of giants or a group of them. It's just, thinning their herd might help. So you can either give us more information, and I'm happy to pay you a large sum of money for it, or you can bring me heads of giants, and I'll pay you 100 gold pieces for each head that you bring.
Hmm.
What say you? As this happens, or as he says that, Duvesa comes back with what appears to be a helper and a set of two cold weather gear. She then, sorry, she introduces herself to you. I am the speaker of the town, Duvesa. This is the deputy sheriff, Markham Southwell, and these are your cold weather gear. So there's two. Who wants to get it?
I would want
Roll
one.
for it.
Okay, we can roll actually.
Para ano kung sinong best fit sa ano.
Okay, roll just D20.
Ayo.
Yeah, T20.
14.
The two highest will get the two.
I offer my role to you guys. So,
Mas
sino yung
love siya,
dalawa?
hindi. Okay. Well, si Zenith, di naman niya kailangan. So,
You
it's
just need
just,
4
the-
actually.
yeah, Ziamara and
Shamara, Bruno,
Oh.
and
Helios gets one.
so Bruno and Helios. You both get the cold weather gear.
Yay.
Um, the one you get, Bruno, is a little smaller than your frame. It's
Okay.
probably size for a girl,
Okay, I'm fine with it. I'm
but yeah,
androgynous.
it gives you,
the fuck?
it snugly fits you
Mm,
essentially.
I know
Helios,
I'm
the one you
sexy.
get
Slim.
is a little bigger than your size, but it's not gonna affect you in any negative way.
I don't like this fit.
I strut
No,
my
no
stuff.
offense. Bruno,
Mm,
take man.
are you sure about that? Here you go. I wait.
Okay, it's loose now for you.
Okay.
Helios, ano ba? Mas malapad ka ba kay Bruno? I'm not
Yeah,
sure what you're.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Hindi siya kasya sa akin, so I don't play around with it. I just hand it over to Ziamara.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
No, but call it a favor.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, could I have that? You know what? Whatever. Let's just go.
All right. Um. So Duvesa then turns to Markham and says, "So what's the plan?" Well, I think we have mercenaries here that we can hire. We can patrol the, outside the border that we've set, and maybe they can kill some of the giants, bring their heads back,
or
maybe
or
send
bring information. Yes.
bring information. They see any group of giants that looks to be planning to attack us or attack any of the towns, maybe they can head back to us and report it. So, recently, our scouts have advised that they've seen a couple of giants, maybe three, wandering around just south of Ker Konig and Ker Dinaval. Maybe you can head there, patrol that area, see if you can see the same giants that our scouts saw.
DM question pala. Pagbaba
Yes.
namin dun sa yung Cloud Castle, yung castle on the cloud ni ano.
Mhm.
Umalis ba siya o nandun pa rin siya?
Umalis na siya.
Okay, good. Perhaps we could obtain some warmer clothing before we head out. I think that would be prudent. after which we can proceed with our scout.
I think the Yeti fur would benefit us as it will camouflage with the terrain. So I think we
Yes. What's the
have to
color
go.
of these snow gear, DM?
They're dark blue.
Yeah.
Wow, hindi na nga ako stealthy, kitang-kita pa ako.
Could we paint them white?
You could, if you wanted to. It's up to
Honestly,
you.
I think the color clashes with my skin, and I love it. I'm fine with it.
You get the sense that the cold weather gear wasn't meant for, scouting purposes, but just to give you warmth and to make it easy for people to see you should you get separated.
It's not
Or
ideal
we could
for us. I would
just
be remiss again, my friends, if I miss out telling you on the gear. So why don't we at least get those Yeti fur from what was that?
The
yung
house of
House of
the house of
Triad.
the triad.
The
Yes.
triad.
The giant, yes.
Mga Chinese ba to, DM?
Yes.
Triad.
Divisoria pa din
Mga ano
tawaran.
yan, mga
Triad.
mafia yan. Chinese mafia
Duterte,
yan.
Paulo Duterte.
Okay. Uh
You don't
all
want to
right.
do business with that.
So you're talking about this right in front of Markham and ano, Devesa. Okay, sige. De joke.
But yun, out of
Chinese ba to?
alphabet.
What's Chinese? De ano?
They're the eastern
Checker
part of
base?
Faron, joke lang. I
All
guess we
right.
make our way
So
to the, ano na? The, sorry.
By the way, my name is Helios, and I introduce the rest of the party.
Hola, hello.
We don't have a
nice.
party name yet,
Eh,
apparently.
you're right. We'll have to, I
Oh.
guess we'll have to think about. Sorry, DM, that's 100 gold each for, ano? For each giant that we kill. Hello? Oh no. Oh no. Hello?
It's right next to it. And it's pretty near to the southwest gate where you came from or where you entered. Uh, the house of the triad, as you enter, well, it's again made of stone, pretty much like the speaker's palace. It's made for, it looks like it's made by dwarves, made for function rather than extravagance. And as you enter, the inside is totally different though from what it appears to be from the outside, because the inside is decorated with pillars made out of marble, statues of the triad. You can give me a religion check if you want to identify who the
I will
triad
make one.
is.
Yep. Religion
Okay.
19 DM.
With that 19 check, you remember that the triad is made up of three gods, of course. That's why it's called a triad. But it's the holy trinity of Tyr, the god of justice,
Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Sorry, joke lang.
What?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Herm, the god of courage and self-sacrifice, and Ilmater, the god of endurance in the face of suffering. And they each have magnificently sculpted marble statues at the far end of this temple. As you
Yeah.
enter, you see what appears to be a priest kneeling in front of the altar of the three statues. And hold on, give me a sec.
So, Tier, Ill Matter, and sino po yung isa DM? So,
Ilmater, Torm, and Tyr.
Torm.
Yes.
Sorry, wrong spelling. I don't know. Torm. Or is that, I don't know.
So you see a young, well, youngish man, probably pre 30s, pre 30.
Hmm.
kneeling in front of the altar, and with brown hair, probably standing at about 6 feet, medium built, and yeah, wearing what appears to be the three holy symbols of the three gods. And you also see what appears to be a red-haired, chubby human, um, who is now approaching you. Okay, and he says, "Oh, welcome to the temple of the Triad. You can see that he's a little busy, so I'll. What can I do for you?"
Barak the Knight sent us here.
Oh, Barrick, how is he?
He is healing from the wounds of that unfortunate Yeti encounter.
Right.
But he had mentioned that you see, our party is searching for Yeti clothes or warmer gear for our mission.
Oh, you're here for for the Yeti fur. Okay. Yeah, sure. We don't have any use for it, so I'm happy to maybe make it coats for you. My name's Sirac, by the way. May I have your names, please?
Yung ano, yung kalaban ng ano,
As
BBEG ng
Aseserac. What's your first name? Ase? Oh no.
ano yung question niya? Repeat that.
What are your names?
Names daw.
uh, my name is
Name.
Lord Helios R. Reeves.
Lord. Ah, hailing from?
Neverwinter.
We have a local among us.
My name is Bruno.
Nice to meet you, Bruno.
Shanley.
Oh, Shandy. From the Far East, I'm guessing.
Yep, farther from there.
From
I've
China.
read about
From
Karatur.
China.
Triad din siya. He's also a member of the Triad. Albeit the
So please follow me, and just feel free to sit on any of the benches right here, and I'll be back with your clothing. He, you can see that he's very jolly about the way he goes about his work. I mean, the way he goes about his day, and he just leaves the priest be and heads off to like the right wing of this temple. You wait for him the whole time?
Yeah. I'll
I'll approach one of the shrines.
Okay,
Probably I'll approach Ilmater's shrine.
okay, all right. So you approach Ilmater's shrine, and what do you do there?
I will take a knee and I will pray.
Mm.
Uh,
So you're now kneeling in front of the altar next to the priest who's still deep into his meditative prayer, it appears.
is he
He's
muttering
reciting,
something? Yep.
yes.
That's what I
He's
wanted.
muttering something. If you want to read his lips, feel free to do so.
Yeah, I'll just listen in or
So
read.
he's muttering it, you can't really hear it, but you can read his lips if you want. So if you are you wanting to read his lips?
Yeah, I'll cover my face with both of my hands.
Okay.
Tapos sa left ko, kasi nasa left ko siya, I'll just open a little slot there and try to read his lips.
No, no, you don't
nice.
have to worry about him seeing you because his eyes are closed.
Oh.
I
So,
feel guilty about reading
okay.
in front of a shrine.
You see him praying, "Oh, ill matter, please provide us the strength to endure the hardships of life. Protect us from the giants." Mga ganon. He's literally praying for the safety of the town and for the people to be given the strength to endure the daily life they have here, because it's very hard to live in Brinchander if you're from the outside, and it takes a lot, probably a lot of time to get acclimated to the weather here. And even then you still need to protect yourself from the cold weather because you're still, human, or whatever your race is. You're still warm blooded, so it's still difficult to live here. So it's nothing what are you checking for? Something devious ba or just wanting to observe him?
I'm trying to observe him. Tapos after a while, I just stop and look at the shrine and mutter a prayer for myself.
Okay.
I say, for all the people who have suffered under these giants, I pray that they will suffer no longer as you have.
All right. Unfortunately, no response, but you feel, I don't know, you feel a little lighter that you aired out you've aired out whatever you had, whatever feelings you had inside. It does take about 30 minutes, give or take, for Sirac. Okay, hold on. Get back to you. With the Yeti fur already parang prepared. It looks like they've been making cold weather gear out of it for the past few days, and they're just waiting for someone maybe to donate it to. And it appears that your party is in need of it. So Sirac is holding a couple of Yeti fur clothing, and hands it over to your party, and he says, "Here you go, free of charge. Don't worry. That's a donation. We don't really need it here. I hope you find them useful."
Thank you, Seraka. We will definitely be. These will definitely be of use. And then I give these coats to to Helios and to Shenli.
Okay. As this
Thank you.
happens, the priest rises from being kneeled, from the kneeling position, and turns around and calls out to Sirach, and she says, "All right, Sirach of Zazael, it's time for your daily lessons about the scripture. So let us. Oh, I see that you have some visitors here." Sirach then turns towards the priest and says, "Oh, yes. Well, they needed some cold weather gear, so I gave them the Yeti fur. That's fine." The priest responds and says, "Yes, of course. We don't need them. So come. We still have a lot of scriptures that we need to look at." And then he heads towards the left wing of the temple. Sirach then turns to you and says, "Well, that's me. So I guess nice meeting you, and it's, safe travels wherever you're going."
Eh, bye. Thank you, Serak. Thank you, Sir Priest, sir.
All right. He heads back and starts following the priest.
Do I feel any particular affinity towards these three?
The Who's your deity?
Yeah, I'd like it for you, Sana, to be the one to determine
Decide.
because I don't know the origin. I don't
Mm,
know, like
What's your alignment? Lawful
it's
good.
lawful good. Yeah.
Lawful good?
Yep.
Did we have enough Yeti fur?
Yeah, you have two clothings from the Vesa and then two from the Yeti fur. Yung Yeti fur ginawa niya parang cold weather gear, pero it's white rather
Mhm.
than blue. Tapos it's made out of Yeti fur. Yeah, it's cool looking essentially kasi you look like a Yeti when you're wearing it.
Yet differ
Noise.
of Venenberg.
Lawful good. Do you feel an affinity? Let's see. Can you give me a charisma check?
Charisma. Okay.
Yes, straight
Char-
charisma check.
General charisma lang, no?
See if you're
And
touched by the Holy Spirit.
I don't know. I'm sweet 16 and I'm touched by the Holy Spirit.
You feel a certain affinity for Elmater.
Hmm. Okay. I'll approach the shrine. Take
So
a.
parang from out of the three of them, parang when you look at the altars, his altar is resonating a golden aura, just a faint bit compared to the other two when you look at them.
Hmm. I I guess that's why you approached this shrine, Helios. You must like this one a lot.
Shut up, I'm praying.
Oh, okay. Because of the gold.
What
I
gold? I look around for gold.
There are donation boxes um
oh
around here.
Hmm. I approach one.
Hmm.
I get 10 gold pieces and I drop it.
All right. Deduct that from your gold, please.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm going to look at it, do the same action that Helios is doing, and I would say, "Hello, I do not know why I was sent here, but know that I am doing the best I can to help as many people as I can. And I do not even know why I am talking here, but I feel the need to. Thank you. Bye bye." And then I will stand up and walk right to the party again.
All right. No response, but you feel, a little lighter. Mm. So what do you guys want to do? Ano guys?
Hey, where do we go? We need to go to the place where we need to uh, do
Out?
reconnaissance
Okay.
or or kill giants. One of the two.
It was
So we
between Care Dinaval and Connie. Tama ba?
do we need a
If
would we need a guide for this, or does Zenith know roughly where these
I don't
towns
know
are?
Zena's background eh. What is Zena's background? Where did you grow up?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
You can Google Icewind Dale if you want and pick one there if you want. But yeah, you were given the information that there were scouts near Care Deneval. Let me type it down. And Care Koenig, which is nestled among the foothills of Kelvin's Cairn. Wait. Sorry. Which are hugging the shores of Lac di Neshere. Um, they saw maybe two or three frost giants, parang um, spying on the city from afar.
Bears.
Here, bears. So that's the last info that you got. That's yeah, that's the last info that you got. Other than that, you can start patrolling the outside of the city if you want, or the outside of the towns if you want. Just not just farther than half a mile out.
What's the time of day, DM?
At this point, it's about, I'd say, 14 bells.
14 bells. Afternoon.
Yes.
Um, I suggest we shouldn't stray too far. See, afternoon we might not make it back in time. So where is the heading for this Zenith? Would you know where these Care Dinaval and Care Koenig would be?
I'm gonna say for the ease of progressing the story, uh, yeah, your tribe Zenith are nomads, and you have been near the 10 towns before, and you're familiar with where these places are, although that would mechanically mean it gives you advantage to track to for survival checks to recall the place, but that's it.
Maybe we could ask for like a map for the 10 towns from Markham.
Yeah, you
Maybe we
could.
can also ask for Like the existing patrols, maybe we can ask them for their paths or or what usual routes do they usually take.
I doubt that they would um, donate that information
Yeah,
just
that
for
is true.
security reasons.
That is true.
But we could try.
So what are you asking?
Just a map so that
Okay.
we don't get lost.
Alrighty. So you head back to the speaker's palace and ask for a map of Icewind Dale. Okay. So for the sake of brevity, they don't have a ready-made map. So instead, Markham does his best to map out his knowledge of Icewind Dale based on how he travels on foot. Okay. But that's just for the ano, for lore purposes. But I'm gonna give you a map. Okay. Hold on.
A map, a map.
They don't actually have maps of Icewind Dale. So they just know it by by heart by traveling to and from each town.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. All right. You see it?
Ooh, it's a big map.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay. So
Loading.
your current. Mhm.
Oh,
3, 4,
okay.
We're
5,
at Kelvin's Cairn.
9, 10.
No, no, no. You're at Bryn
Ay, sorry.
Shander.
Bridge under pala.
Yes.
Uh,
Ganda
You
ng
want
spelling yan.
there,
you
there.
you want you to go to the east.
The east way or
Y-
just
No,
the east in general.
the east of Bryn Shander. If you look at the map, I and J is Cair Dineval and Cair
Oh,
Konig,
kay
respectively.
Konig Reda na ba? Okay.
Yep. So they said that they spotted giants from probably the Icewind Pass section based on the map.
Then
Would
we
they have caravans heading across towns?
Yeah, you do. They do trade all the time.
Maybe we could
hitch a
um,
ride.
hitch a ride, offer them protection.
Okay. All right. So what's your plan? Are you going now?
Well, we might as well. I think we still have potions. We have the firebread. What else do we need?
Hmm. Maybe some tents
That's true.
in
Maybe we
case
might
we
need.
would need to stay overnight in the. Although that might not happen, but it's best to be prepared. Restock on rations.
Yeah.
Uh, and maybe we
Firewood.
could ask one of the guards. Yeah, and ask one of the guards whether or not they could point us to the direction of travelers who are headed east.
Hey, let's go. Do you want to split up for this or do you want to just do it as a party? Do you
Nah,
I
you
think?
can
don't
go.
have
I
to.
can go to the. I can
Okay.
go to the
We don't
guards.
have to go into the details of you gathering supplies.
Ah, okay,
Kasi
okay.
it's I don't want to role play every single part of this.
You have to come up with every NPC. You have to describe every sound.
No, it's boring. So okay, all right. So for the sake of brevity, you you
Sorry.
guys you guys parang head back to the marketplace, talk to talk to Beldora, ask for help with regard to where they can get tents, ganyan kasi she's the runner eh. She's the runner of the market eh. So she pointed you to the right direction. Uh you are able to buy tents, camping tents made out of fur. Teka lang double check ko lang magkano sila sa PHB. And you're also able to get rations, but the rations here are largely fish. There are no there are still cow meat and maybe boar meat, but it's very rare. It's actually a parang um that commodity is highly expensive here compared to the
Mhm.
southern towns or southern cities. They you get the sense that the fish they get is from the lake, just from Lac de Nechera and Mayor Dualdon. So as well as Red Waters. Okay, hold on. Sec, magkano ba yan? Tents. Meron ba rito? Hmm. Yep, tent, two person, two gold pieces each, 20 pounds.
So we would need uh,
3.
three. Yeah, I'll buy
Yep.
four.
Eh, just to
Yaman
be
eh.
just to be safe.
Ikaw na noble. Okay, sige.
Damn
Yamanid.
it. No.
Alta goals.
All right.
Bakit ka
So
ba
you
naging
buy
adventurer, no? Ang dami mo ng pera. Joke lang.
AL,
nab-
dude.
I know.
nabore siya sa buhay siguro. So
Ah,
yun.
that's probably
Ayoko nang
true.
ganito. Masyado akong mayaman. Mag-adventure ako.
It's got to be more to life.
All right. So you buy four tents, good for two persons each. You buy your rations, however many you want to buy. Just deduct the gold from your from your available gold as normal. Based on the prices in the PHP. May ano ba dito? May increase pa. Hala nga, double check ko lang kung may increase prices dito sa Bryn Chamber.
God damn it, pati dyan may ano,
Kasi
may
Inflation.
malayo.
Yeah, yeah.
Inflation.
Yeah.
inflation. God damn it. Why won't it leave us alone even in our escapism?
Most of them are pescatarian
Oh my
too.
god, that's true.
I give a tent to Jamara and Zenith, and then a tent to Shanli and Bruno. Then one for me.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah,
That.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 20% increase. Yeah,
That's
because of what's
inflation.
happening as well. Taking into account yung giant threat and all that. They raise their prices by 20%. So I'm gonna say the tent total would be four, no?
40.
No. 8 gold and 40 silver 8.4 gold. Ay, hindi. Tama ba? 8.8 pala. Sorry, 8.8.
So I give him 36 gold.
Hindi, two gold pieces each lang. So
He wants
20% increase,
Ay, magkano pala? Sorry.
2.4. Teka lang. Kasi we have, we have to be exact kasi it will affect your AL character eh.
Oh
So
yeah. Okay.
we can't I mean if you're sure you want to overpay, it's up to you. Pero
Ayoko kasi ng mga
ikaw,
point.
Ayaw
But
niya.
I
Ayaw
don't
niya
carry
butal.
silver.
Ayaw ng butal, pinamigay na lang niya.
Parang, ayoko na
ano
20
to?
pesos.
599 o 1,000 na. Okay na yan. Parang,
Oh,
parang
ganyan.
ganun eh.
Ganyan. Exactly. Ayoko ng change. Sino ba kumakarga
599
ng
1,000
100
na
yun?
o 1,000.
Damn.
To be rich.
Times 4. Oh, 9.6. So,
Hili so konyo.
I give him 10.
I give him 10. Okay. Sige.
10
You
gold
give him
pieces.
10.
Ayun.
All right. So,
Sorry.
you also wait for caravans to leave. So, merong morning caravans na umaalis. Tapos meron ding near the evening kasi kailangan yung goods nila nandun na sa town by early morning. So, sumabay na lang kayo dun sa sa mga na yon, sa mga caravans na yon.
Early morning tomorrow.
I don't think it's
DM non-stop ba yung gabi?
We'll
Or
get then
Hindi.
climber's kit
I don't,
para
taka lang
may
gano'n ba
weapons
kalaki to?
at tips.
Sorry.
I will get a climber's kit para
Timer's
may...
kit. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I never thought
So-
of that. We might have to climb, huh?
Depends kung saan kayo pupunta. Adventuring gear, ito. Timer's kit is yeah, this is that episode.
What do you
a
mean?
book?
I'm loving it so far. I'm learning a lot about Helios right now.
Zach is
30,
filthy rich.
30 gold pieces for the climber's kit. Okay. So all set na
30?
kayo? Yeah, 30.
Wow, mahal na.
Damn.
Yeah.
Gawa sa ibang
Yeah,
alloy kasi yung ano eh.
25 gold pieces siya eh. Okay.
Bili ako ng
Alright.
tinderbox.
Oo, kailangan nyo ng tinderbox. For sure.
Hindi ba gumagana yung ano? Sorry I have to ask. Hindi ba gumagana
Firebolt?
yung... Oo,
Well, siyempre gagana yan.
kaso
you can.
maingay. Okay, I get it.
Pero, paano
No,
kung
no, no.
matay ka? Wala na kaming...
Guess you'll have to keep me alive, fuckers.
Yun lang.
So,
Don't worry,
10,
guys. I have fireball too.
10 silver pieces is 1 gold, no?
Yes, 1 gold.
Okay, so I'll just buy... worth siguro 10. So 10 gold worth of tinderbox. So that would give me 20 tinderbox.
Dami.
I'll
Okay.
just
Sa
I'll,
amnesia.
Takot ginawa ni.
I'll give
I have fireball
Alright.
if you want to...
Gusto mo na talagang pakawalan yung fireball.
Hindi, joke lang.
Alright.
PM, I sent you a PM. I'll BRB lang. I need to pick something up lang sa baba.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank
Sige,
you.
we can take a break too if you want para kahit ano lang.
If
10-minute
everyone
break.
is okay, yeah. Okay lang ba?
Okay lang sa lahat.
Okay.
Evilness.
Thank you.
Habang nag-shopping kayo. Sige, go.
Nag-shopping.
Oo.
Okay.
Yung like, so
Ah,
the
shop. Beep, 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 beep.
Ito may ano naman dito eh, adventuring gear, armor and weapons. Lahat 'yan available. Tapos ano pa ba? Yung mga rations available lahat. Ang hindi lang available yung cold weather gear kasi nga they don't have one right now. They don't have any.
How many cantrips can I prepare nga? 4?
Level 5?
4?
Can't remember. Wait.
I have 1, 2, 3,
Meron ba silang shackles, DM?
4.
Yeah, meron.
Bili ako ng isa.
Ang wala lang kayo makita rito yung mga karning baboy, karning baka. Yan, medyo madalang 'yon.
Tara pala, nagdala kami. Noted
si Benta.
for business opportunity.
Oh, mahirap dalhin dito eh. 4, babe. Sige, BRB rin muna ako ah. Wait lang.
PM, sorry. Oh my God.
Okay.
Let's
So
go.
we're already 2 hours into our game today. So let's pick it up a little bit.
Okay.
So you guys, wala ka kanina, no? So binigyan kayo ng letter ni Markham deputizing you as sheriffs acting on his behalf. And you can expect to receive free room and board from any 10-town settlement, from any inn in the 10 towns. So, you travel in the afternoon along with the caravan. You travel at night along with the caravan that are expected to reach saan ba tayo? Okay. Care Dineval and Care Koenig. It does take you just a short time. It's not very far away. They're pretty much within a day's travel. Taka lang ah. Saan ba yun? Double check ko lang sa... Wait lang guys ah. BRB lang ako. Wait lang.
Yeah.
BRB. Hello. Okay. So overland travel from Bryn Shander towards Cair Dinival, the closest one, is 10.5 hours. So they're all relatively near to Bryn Shander, and it doesn't take more than a day to get from one town to the next. So you travel at parang at dusk with the caravan, which is expected to reach Cair Dinival early in the early morning or in the wee hours of the morning the following day. Um, Luckily, there are still patrols, militia, um, traveling the road uh, to and from each town. Uh, Although they were the yung point five yung half a mile na distance na sinabing parang pinaka-border ng patrol is uh, not along the not along the main road. Okay. But the patrols are still happening on the main road. But the patrols that um the patrols that wander around each town can't be more than half a mile. Yung sa paligid ng town. That's not the main road. Um, you reach Cair de Naval with uneventful naman. You didn't encounter anything. There are anything dangerous though. You did encounter, some ice wolves, parang ganyan. Some wolves who live in the tundra every now and then, but the sheer number of each member of the uh, the sheer number of you guys in the caravan is enough to scare any pack of wolves that try to harass the caravan itself. You arrive, uh, since it's forced march, since it's more than 8 hours. I just need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw to resist the effects of exhaustion.
Diyan na ba si Carlo?
I'm here, I'm
Yes,
here.
Cigar.
Please let me
Excuse me.
save. Oh,
Zenith is fine. Bruno is fine. Siamara, you suffer one level of exhaustion because of the forced march. Everyone else is okay.
Let
A-
me take a shot.
no, no, no. It's the shot is for the cold.
Huh?
Mapapagod ka
This
lang
is
lalo.
this is from the exhaustion here is from being tired because of traveling.
Oh, because of walking.
Yes,
G.
it's different. So it's the firebrand isn't gonna work for this
Yeah.
one.
Ako karga-karga ako ni Zenith kaya hindi ako napagod.
Okay. So you arrive at Cair de Neval ano lang, in the wee hours of the morning. Cair de Neval is teka lang. Mm, a snow-covered path leads. No, 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 sorry. Ta-da-ta-dan. No, this is post escape yun eh. Mhm. Dinival is a small town um whose houses are pretty much the same as Bryn Shander. It's way smaller compared to Bryn Shander. Um and ano ba? Saan ko ba siya pwedeng itulad? Not everyone here's played Skyrim, no? Um it's you can probably estimate, or you can estimate that the number of houses here compared to Bryn Shander is probably a fifth
Parang
of
White
what
Run versus
versus Riverwood.
mm,
Ganon. Okay.
Mm.
So it's way smaller than Bryn Shander, and majority of the houses here are built near the shores of the lake. And you see a lot of fishing boats docked right now. Well, there's no actual dock, but they're just docked along the seashore, or the lakeshore rather, of Lac de Nicher. Um,
Black din siya.
and yes. Mhm. And yes, the caravan has thank you for your service. I
Let's
mean,
go.
thank you for your protection as they go on about their daily routines where they deliver the goods that they have to the different stalls and shops here who and you can also see that the people here are already awaiting their arrival. um Unfortunately, the caravans would take time here to unload their goods. Um, and if you want to wait, it's gonna take probably at least an hour or two.
Hmm.
So it's up to you if you want to move forward or just wait here in Kerdenavan.
I think we should wait.
Yeah, we can wait it out. Wait it out.
Okay.
Then would I know
So,
anything about the Lac de Nasher?
what do you want to know about it?
No, like in my travels as a hermit, like do I know that like knucklehead trout are there and that they're a very rare kind of trout? I don't know.
Yeah, well, the knucklehead trout can only be found in Icewind Dale.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, pretty much you know that this is where they get the fish from,
Mm-mm.
that they sell in as a commodity to the southern towns and cities. But that's pretty much it. Unless you want to like dive and or use a boat and
Ah,
ferry
okay.
and investigate it.
I was wondering kasi what price trout would fetch eh. Para we can maybe
Here it's cheap.
fish. Ah, I see. Okay.
Here
Sin
it's cheap,
mm,
but if yeah, it's imported to other it's imported to other places. So, alam mo yun, pag pumunta ka ng Baguio or somewhere, 'di ba, na homegrown yung mga
strawberries.
goods,
Mm.
mas mura doon, 'di
Mm.
ba? Compared sa ibang lugar
Yep.
na ini-import pa yung it's the same economy.
Okay.
So, yeah, pretty much knucklehead trout here is parang yung mga tao nga rito nagsasawa na, parang sa knucklehead trout kasi puro yun na lang kinakain nila. Kasi yun lang talaga yung meron eh, right?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, what else do you want to find out about Dak Dinasher?
That's it, DM. Just to pass the 2 hours that we'll be waiting for the ano.
Okay. So you do see that fishermen are, they wake up early, they do their routines and they start sailing off into the middle of Lac de Nicher to catch knucklehead trouts for the day. And of course, sell it to the afternoon parang caravan na will head out towards the other towns to sell their catch for the day. um, you, do you want to move forward to the other section? Kasi doon pa kayo pupunta sa may bandang Icewind Pass based sa map.
Aren't we going to wait it out, guys? Sa ano?
Yeah,
We'll wait for the caravan to
wait
ano.
tayo.
Okay.
I'll go around town
Mhm.
and start looking for if anybody looks like the poster that I got.
Give me nah, you don't need a perception check. No, he's not here. You look
Okay.
around town, you spend a good amount of time while waiting for the caravan to move towards their next destination, which is Scarekonig. Probably a good 2 hours. 1 hour for their unloading and then 1 hour rest before they move forward. Yeah, you looked around town, you didn't see any dwarf looking like Weedle.
Barik didn't give us explicit details about ano, 'di ba? About this brigand or
He
did he
just told yeah, he just told you he's a bandit, he's wanted. Tas
mm,
tapos yung poster binigay. That's it.
okay. I asked siguro anyone that I'm with that's not busy or looking busy while putting yung mga goods, delivering yung mga goods in those 2 hours. What they yeah, how does he usually operate? Does he like ambush caravans or does he ano draw people to kidnap people and then alam mo yun, send letters of ransom? I'd like to know how this weevil operates. If they've heard of it lang. Hello? Oh boy. Hello? Oh no. Hello? DM? Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
Sorry, kasi may
yeah.
internet is ano.
It's fine.
Yeah. I just wanted to know how how Weevil operates, ano yung modus operandi niya.
Kanino mo itatanong?
To anyone that parang nag ng rumors kumbaga about him.
Okay.
Any merchant that's looking busy or is busy na that I can ask.
Okay. Sige. Give me a charisma persuasion.
Charisma
Yeah.
persuasion. Okay.
Mm.
Charisma persuasion check. 13? Oh my god, that's low.
Okay. With that check, you get various types of information from the merchant. Some merchants say that he's a brute who kills every merchant that he comes across with and takes all of their possessions, including the anything that they're wearing. Some other merchants tell you, excuse me, that they've heard rumors that that the weevil slips in the middle of the night into, excuse me, the house of the merchant and opens the safe of the merchants and takes, valuable documents and trades them off for money. You can't really pinpoint, a
Ah,
specific modus operandi
okay.
of the weevil, and you get the sense that these are just exaggerated um rumors being spread by these merchants because they're probably bored to death of
Okay.
their routine because they don't actually go outside of this particular circle. 10 towns. These caravanneers are dedicated to shipping the goods to and from each town. They don't actually go out
Okay.
of the 10 towns.
All right. Okay.
So there.
Understood, yeah.
Okay. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to wait for the caravans, no, to make their move to Care Koenig?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So you after resting for 1 hour, the caravaneers decide to pack up and move on to their next destination for their next delivery of goods, which is the remaining ones that they have in their wagons, and then they'll head back straight to Bryn Shander. So uh, another few hours pass. Actually, it's just it's very near. Teka lang, from Kerkonig, from Ker Deneval to Kerkonig. Travel time. 2 hours lang. So it's just a 2 hour travel from Ker Deneval to Ker Konig, and you arrive there at, I'd say it's about 8 a.m. now. You're probably close to being to 24 hours awake. So I'm gonna need another two Constitution saving throws.
Two?
Wait,
Okay.
wait. Did you rest ba? Kasi you've been asking around eh.
Pwede siguro. We could have rested, right?
I mean, fine, sige. It's fine.
Na,
Um,
nakaupo lang ako while asking. Oh, tapos, what happened? Okay. Sige, chill lang tayo, bro.
First hour rest, tapos second hour marites. Parang
Mm.
ganyan.
okay, sige. All right, sige, wala nang Constitution save for exhaustion. Yung exhaustion mo, beb, long rest 'yun ah. Long rest bago mo mariging. Meron ka pa rin. Okay, so 2 hours pass and you reach Ker Konig. It's a similarly built town as Ker Dinaval. Very small town, fishing town. The people are already waiting for the packages to arrive so that they can start setting up their shops. They also trade goods with the caravaneers, and it's uneventful. You see patrols coming to and from the main road between each town, and you hear gossip from each of the from each of the scouts as they pass by, but nothing too important or nothing related to giants. Um, yeah, so you've reached Care Koenig, uneventful, boring. Um, But yeah, it's pretty much the same as Care Denival except for ano bang difference nila? Teka lang ah. Yung
Cared
Care
enough.
Denival is there are stone structures there, I believe. Care Koenig parang wala. Wait double check ko ah. Oo, kalimutan ko na 'to, eh.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Okay. Care Koenig is much closer to Kelvin Scared, the one you read from the books. If you read, uh, R.A. Salvatore's novels,
Uh-huh.
it's right at the foot of Kelvin Scared, and it consists of terraced rows of houses that recede from the shore of Lake Dinisher, like the tiers of an amphitheater. That's the difference between Caer Dineval parang sa land siya, parang even yung mga houses, almost even. It's still uneven because of the ground, but ito naman parang Ifugao, Banawe Rice Terraces, nakaganon yung bahay. Parang ano ba to? Sa may Brazil yata yun eh, yung naka-tier yung mga bahay. So parang ganun siya. Ha? Ha? Eh, sabihin mo kasi sa mic. Nakamute ka eh. Hindi kita marinig eh.
Yung parang sa Greece yung mga White Houses.
Mm,
Yun.
I see.
So naka-tier sila. From ano, parang against Calvin's Cairn mismo. Uh yeah, there is a dock here, but it's a primitive type of dock. It's not the same as the docks you're used to, Helios, the ones in Neverwinter, as well as the ones in Waterdeep.
Mhm.
Um but yeah, it's pretty much a quiet town at this time. It's a fisherman's town. Nothing much is happening. Okay. What do you guys want to do?
So we're supposed to make our way to
To the ice to
to
Icewind
Icewind
Pass.
Pass. Okay.
That's where
This is the end of the road for the caravan. Pabalik na
yes,
sila, no?
pabalik na sila. Yep.
Okay.
We continue then.
Looking at you, they seem to be just staying there for some reason. Um
Okay.
and it's that part of the that part of the of the mountain is sparsely populated by trees. Okay. But there is some there seems to be a path going up there.
Wait, everyone. I think I see something up there. I think those are giants.
How many?
It's a lot
Three.
of them. There's three of them.
Three is a lot.
Yes,
Yeah, three is a lot.
Plural pa, plural
One,
pa rin. Giant yan eh.
Two. What's next after two? There's a lot.
We should stay clear. Three giants might be too much for us.
I agree.
Are we like a safe distance from them?
Yeah, you're looking up, you're looking around, and then you spot them. Kasi malaki sila eh. So, you're looking up towards the far side of Kelvin's Cairn, and you see them just camped there for some reason, sitting there, um, with trees surrounding them, but it's sparse, so you can see them from below even.
Mm-hmm.
So in the end,
Parang you're looking at the side of the mountain, as you look up, and then you see the giants. Parang ganun.
DM sir, I did not catch kanina kasi my internet got cut off again.
Oh shit.
Anong color ng mga giants? What do they look
Gray
like?
skin, pale gray skin to a bluish tint.
so
Okay.
there. Uh, s- I will point to the direction where we spotted the giant so that they would know.
Hide. We
Mhm.
should hide.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
Should hide.
From your estimations, Zenith and Shenli, uh, if we take into account Pythagorean theorem, hindi joke lang.
Oh,
Okay.
Uh,
wow.
Na, bad trip.
A
Mag-chat
squared
ako
plus
dun.
B squared.
Like, quit the party, may mat na. De, joke lang.
hindi. They're probably about 500 to 600 feet away from you. Up, tapos pataas pa, pa-slope.
Mataas
In
pa.
meters, de, joke lang. Kaya ganun eh. Mm,
So, find X.
It's ano eh, it's a clear day. They thought they were well hidden because of their skin, but you spotted them with that high roll.
we should, I agree with Helios, we should definitely hide.
Yes, we
And
should.
then I start looking, silently looking for a place to get cover.
Well, there are trees to the path going up towards their location.
Oh, don't, oh,
What it appears to be their location.
we
And
can
I,
still see them. I don't think we should approach.
You don't
Okay.
want to approach them. Okay.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go like behind them, or are we're still moving towards Icewind Pass? Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
just wait for them to move or do something. I'm not sure
Let
like what they're doing there.
observe them.
Do,
Okay.
do we hear anything ba DM? Like, are they talking?
No, they're too far away for you to hear them talk.
I asked Zenith, hey, Zenith,
Can't, basta nakaupo lang sila doon, gano'n. Tapos di sila gumagalaw.
if I lay here, I asked Zenith.
Maybe you can scout.
Yeah. I asked
Why?
Zenith what kind of giants are those? Are they your are they your kin?
Ano ba? Ah, ano ba yung... Can I determine from that point?
And give me a history check.
History.
Mm-mm.
History. Ay,
Pale
minus
skin,
one.
bluish skin. What kind of giants are these?
Nine.
It's the genie from Aladdin. It's 9. Prince
Uh,
Ali.
you can't recall
Alibaba.
right now what kind of giants these are, unfortunately. Um, they're giants, so that's it, pretty much.
Yeah.
At this distance, hindi ko din mabasa yung lips nila, no?
Masyadong malayo.
At the
Do we
natural
move
way.
stealthily?
I am not rolling anything right now.
What's
I'd
the plan,
probably
guys?
find the biggest tree and sink myself into it.
Okay, so in terms of the path, um, are they like like blocking the path?
From what pa-slope siya, tas parang pa-curve yung path. So the path itself is covered by trees at this point, parang paakyat siya. Ganon, pa-curve siya pataas.
Right.
From where you're standing, hindi niyo na makita yung the rest of the path kasi medyo block na ng trees dito. Pero from the spot where they're sitting at, it's sparsely populated by trees, so you can see them. It's like a hill, some sort of a hill next to the mountain. Parang alam mo yung parang plateau na maliit, tas mountain na. Ganon. Gets ba? Or hindi? So, yun nga, parang mountain siya, slope pataas yung path na nakikita nyo, tapos covered na ng trees from where you're standing right now. If you walk right onto the path, then you can see it's going up, and then parang it zigzags a little bit, and it looks like it leads the way all the way up to them, to that small plateau where they're camping at. And there are trees everywhere here. But on the parang sa part nila, may mga trees pa rin, pero hindi na kasing dami ng trees dito sa baba.
So ano na, parang it's going towards the peak na kasi. So paunti na yung trees, ganon.
Hindi, kahit naman sa peak may mga trees pa rin sa ibang mountains, right? So pero ito hindi eh, iba siya eh. So yun.
Okay.
Basta
So
sparsely populated yung trees yung part nila.
from their position, they can see anyone approaching kasi it's
Uh,
they're beside
from
the
near
path.
when near them, yes. You can deduce that, it's hard to hide when you're about probably, I don't know, 60 feet, 70 feet, depends based on your parang deductions lang from how far they are and how sparse the trees are next to them. Pero from farther than that, you can easily hide. Kasi ang daming trees pa.
All right. Do we want to stealthily move towards the no around them?
Can someone carry me?
Zenith, carry us both.
I'll carry you.
Maybe you should take off your armor.
Hmm.
Sino ba may armor?
Kamara, di ba? Yung
Wala siyang armor.
Wala na, hindi ko lang nabalitan
Jade
yung
Singer na yan.
picture.
Okay.
Bakit siya may disadvantage pa rin?
Exhaustion.
Ito. We
Oh.
should rest then.
Long rest para ma-regain yun, di ba?
Anong oras na ba, DM?
11, mga ganon.
In
Magtatanghali.
the morning?
Yes.
Hmm. Like, any encounter with them at this point we would be at a disadvantage.
They have the high ground eh.
Yeah, and there's three of them.
They're also giants. That's one thing.
Let's not forget that that part.
Kaya,
So,
Come on, guys. Ayo, go.
hey,
Ano gusto mong gawin?
maybe we cannot talk to them. What do you think? Dumbest idea ever.
dumb
Actually,
ways to
cool.
die na
Try,
naman
bro, no?
tayo eh.
Dumb ways to
Um,
die.
Okay. I will then.
That's 300 gold.
That's 3
Oh,
bottles
per
of
head nga
Firebird
pala,
wine.
no?
Do I see any animals?
Maybe we can make
Yeah, there's
a
plenty of animals.
distraction
Well,
for
Bro,
one
there
of
are,
one
them
there
to
are,
approach.
there's a squirrel here and there. There's the occasional, boar
Anyone?
that's running around.
Anyone flying?
Yeah, there are birds.
I ritual cast speak with
Ooh.
animals.
Okay.
And then I ask one bird to come to me, birdie.
Oh no. The
Come,
bird is
come.
coming.
Okay. So you call on a, ano ba? Hmm, sige,
Eagle.
Maya na
Snow
lang.
owl.
Hindi.
A
Snow owl.
sparrow.
Snow owl is good. Mga ganyang klase.
Hindi,
ng,
hindi. What? No, not an owl. Probably a hawk.
Yun.
Ako.
Yeah.
Do it.
A hawk approaches you.
I say, greetings, mighty hawk.
Hmm?
I said, hello.
Oh, wait. I can understand you. Weird.
Yes, I am a ranger. I can speak with beasts, and they can hear me saying, "Quack, quack, 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 quack."
I guess we should get used to that every now and then.
All right. Okay. Well, what can I do for you?
It's. I have a very small request for you in exchange for some food.
Okay.
You see those three giants over there on the hill?
It flaps its wings, but you see it turn its head, and you see him kind of. He responds to you. Yeah. What about them?
Can you fly over them? And if I may, I would like to see through your eyes.
I mean, what kind of food are we talking about here?
Well, take your pick. And I show him the rations I bought of knucklebone trouts.
Fish. Again. Fish.
Wait, do I have any meat? Do we have any
Juicy.
meat other than
Juicy.
I think we got some boar meat, right? We got some boar meat din ba?
No, may cow meat pa tayo na
Yeah.
ano. From
Yeah,
the-
yung mga rations nyo before, di ba?
Yeah.
Okay pa naman yun.
Oh, how about
Okay.
this?
Ah?
And I steal
What
a
is
ration
that?
from Zenith. This is what Southerners call a cow.
Moo bitch.
Have you ever had cow before?
Movie.
I throw him a piece. for taste.
All right. You throw it, and it deftly catches it with its beak, and kind of uh not chew it, but munch down on it, and then throw it up in the air, and then catch, and then swallow it in one gulp. Mm. Tasty. I like it. All right
Great.
then. I'll fly up. How high? I mean,
Just far enough so that you're safe, but near enough so that you could see.
okay.
Just hover over them and see if they have any strange. You see one of these, and I point to um, Giamara's weapons, something like this, or do they seem like they're eating people like us?
Mm,
Is that
okay.
okay?
Okay.
May I
Okay.
touch you?
Uh. Okay.
And I offer another piece of meat in my hand,
He catches. It catches the meat again, and then the hawk lands on your shoulder.
and I do this.
Descends. Okay. Cool.
Ah, it's willing.
How long is this?
Uh, it lasts as long as I want it to last, I think.
Wait,
Pero
what?
I'm blind.
So it's like a
Yeah,
warg,
it's
semi-warg.
concentrate. Yeah, semi-ward siya eh. Pero
Mm.
concentration to, right? Tapos alam ko may duration talaga to eh. Wait Beast Sense is from Xanathars, right?
The Tasha's.
Tasha's? Okay, wait.
Up to 1 hour pala concentration.
Ayun, okay. Okay, cool. All right, you cast Beast Sense on him, and then you close your eyes. I mean, how do you what do you do?
So my eyes turn white,
Mm-hmm.
and then I start to see what the hawk sees.
That is
Uh,
something new. Is he okay?
I
Maybe
think
we
he's
should watch
hungry
over him. Mm.
And I hear what
Helios,
it
do you need to poop?
hears.
okay, you perfectly hear what Bruno just said.
I'm
Okay,
fine. Just keep me safe. And I sit down on the snow.
Okay.
all
Go
right,
then, friend.
okay. You see in ano parang gray color. I don't know what birds actually see, but I'm gonna assume it's grayish. Okay. Um, but with the occasional red or blue kind of standing out a little bit from the rest of the colors. It flies over the trees and heads towards the direction of the giants. Um, it flies at about a good 50 feet up the giants, making ano, parang making a circling motion, parang just watching over the giants. Um, can you go to Discord right now? Go to my room.
Sige.
Okay.
Ooh, alone time.
Sige, wait lang. Hello. Okay, wait. May-mute lang ako sa Roll20.
Okay.
Sure. I tell Bruno. Bruno, put
Mm.
snow in Helios pants.
I'm sorry, what? Sorry, bro. Di ko narinig.
Put snow on Helios' pants. Do it now. It's our only chance.
You're on mute, Baba. I can hear him.
Ano
He
sinasabi?
wanted
Ano
to open.
sinasabi?
Tell us, tell us.
Cover your ears. Ano yan? Spy time. May spy tayo. Okay, Bruno. Come on. Do it now.
I think he's just blind. He can still feel. I can still feel it.
Well, that's the idea.
I also think he can still hear you. So, for the purposes of keeping the party at peace, I'll just be in one of the trees. Wala si DM eh. I'll just be in one of the trees close by.
And once again, you put pee in the snow.
No, the tree. Ayaw nga, no? Goes down din eh.
And then the snow turns yellow. I get the snow. and
Oh no,
shove it
you
on
peed.
Helio's face.
Helios, you peed. Oh no. Maybe you should use beast. Don't. You should never use beast sense again.
Okay na, nag-pee si Helios. Sige, sige, gawin natin yan. Helios, you peed. Is that part of your mechanics? Is it part of your technique?
So I just peed in one of the trees. You pick up the snow.
Yep.
Okay, and then you put it in the. Okay,
And put some snow on his, ano lang, on top of
on
his
top of his
pants.
pants lang naman eh.
On top lang muna. Then it will melt eventually. Helios, you peed. Is that part of your skill set? Your eyes turn white, and then you pee. You make funny noises, then pee.
Oh yeah, he does make funny noises.
Then I tell Helios it's all Bruno's plan.
Yan natin.
Parang naririnig pa rin nata tayo nila, ano ah.
Hmm?
Parang naririnig ata tayo nila Helios at saka ni DM.
I think naririnig pa rin na tayo.
Yeah, I
Let's
think.
focus lang sa Discord.
Yung, alam mo yung parang jackass na style, na ano, na mga moves. Alam mo yung Helios is somewhat unconscious-ish. Tapos, pagising niya, may dick na sa kanyang harap.
Oh my god.
Why, hello there, Helios. Good morning to you too.
What happened?
Is
kanina
this
pa,
part of your
kan,
trick?
kanina pa
And
nag,
then,
kanina pa nag, wait lang ah, kanina pa nag, ano yung Twitch ko eh. Yung Twitch, yung internet ko.
oh,
So now, yung nasa Twitch, rather than one video lang,
dalawa na?
1, 2, putik yan. 1, 2, 3,
Oh my god.
4, 5, 6. 6. Anim na videos yung ano, anim na videos yung kailangan ko ipag-patch up.
Oh shit. Well,
Bad trip eh. Anyway, okay lang. Bale.
yeah.
Hindi ko muna in OBS. Maybe I should OBS it. That, di bale, next time na lang. Ang internet is probably because it's the rainy days. Ewan ko.
Maulan mo din ngayon?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, probably so. PLDC?
Hmm?
PLDC ka?
What do you mean? What's that?
PLDC.
Hindi ko alam kung ano ibig sabihin nun bro eh.
PLDT.
PLDC. Okay. Hindi bro eh. Ano,
All
globe
right,
ako
we
eh.
are back. I'm just unmuting. Sorry.
Hello.
Ingay niya eh.
Okay.
You see Helios' eyes turn back.
Wait lang, ano, Fonzie, before you warg out. Bruno, Zenith, Ziamara, and Shenli. You see what appears to be three giants now become two. Okay.
Oh.
One of them goes out of you, and then the two stand up and then walk away from your direction. Go ahead, Helios. Pons, nakamute ka.
I say, wow. Why did I look at my body? Is there anything wrong with it?
Yes, there is.
I immediately point at Shenli.
It's not my plan. It was Bruno all along.
What
And
happened
you have
to my body?
you have snow on your pants. You peed your pants rather.
Okay. Do I roll a concentration check?
Would it bother you? Yes, it's
Yes,
cold.
it would.
Mm,
So
go.
we can omit what I hear if I fail.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Tangina ka.
Oh, shit.
Shandy ka
Ikaw,
na.
ikaw.
Oh, shit. Hindi, nasa pants lang. Nasa pants
Yep,
lang
you
yun.
failed.
Oh
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 no.
It's still
no!
cold,
no.
bro.
What?
You can
Anything that
still feel it.
that can distract can cause the concentration check to fail kasi. So, what
Really?
happened? What happened? Yes.
Yes, because he feels
Inspiration.
it.
No. Walang inspiration.
Inspiration.
Anyway, Helios, ano nangyari?
So I tell the I shrug I stand up and I shrug off kasi parang I was in the middle of my ward, and then I say, "What are you doing? I was listening."
Oh, sorry about that.
This is life and
Then I
death.
point at Bruno.
What? I did not do anything. I just peed over the tray over there. It's starting to get really cold.
I didn't really see much or hear much. I They were expecting someone to come at dusk at nighttime to raid the town, and I think all of them are belong to one faction. I saw a mark, but I couldn't quite get or couldn't quite understand what it was before I walked out.
Sorry.
What
Well,
was
it
that
looks
mark?
like two of them are walking away. What do we do now?
I think there's no choice. We must move forward and warn the town.
Okay, I understand. Wait,
The
the
next
town.
time, and I
Mm.
point to both Bruno and Shenli, the next time I walk out, expect you to respect me as I respect
Understood.
you.
Understood.
I look at with a very uh, frowny face kay Shenli. I didn't do anything. You did this.
I
You
bow.
allowed it to happen.
I peed.
Well, it was your pee.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Visibly,
what's the
visi-
plan, guys? I'm sorry, go.
we should. One of them, I think, went down to rest, although I'm not sure. Or maybe it was hiding. I couldn't see. But I think we should approach stealthily as best as we can. Did you see them separate?
Yes, we did.
Oh yeah, kasi we're looking.
Yep.
Kaya
Maybe we.
perception where the other one uh went to. Kasi
Yeah,
we're
sure.
looking.
Perception check, go. For anyone who's observing earlier. I'm gonna say with advantage.
Yeah,
Ay,
I will roll. Ta-ta.
Oh.
Perception check. Ah,
It's one of those
my
nights, ba,
God.
babe?
Oh my
Oh my
god, dude,
god.
that's your second natural one.
I know, right?
Baho ng kamay. Okay.
I'm
Ngayon
not
lang naman
rolling
yan, di
Um,
ba? Sa
anything
character
moving
na yan.
isa
forward.
pa.
Because I still have exhaustion.
maybe it's the character sheet. I don't know.
Gawa ulit bago.
Wow.
Bay bagong character,
Ay,
no?
ay na.
Okay, so 10, 12, 12, not too high eh.
Ganyan pa. Oh.
I'm gonna say, nawala na lang bigla sa paningin nyo yung isa. And then yung dalawa, nakita nyo, naglakad palayo.
Palayo.
Oh, that's strange. At least two are going away.
So, yung dalawa is papunta sa next town or yung town na saan tayo galing?
Hindi. From the plateau, parang lumayo lang sila dun sa spot na inuupuan nila.
Pero
Tapos
the
parang,
general,
dahil ano siya, dahil parang pa-slope siya, nawala sila sa, kita nyo na lang yung dalawang ulo nila, parang gano'n. Tapos nakikita
parang,
nyo, you can also see that there seems to be some snow that's kind of exploding around their area.
tapos general direction ng ano, ng
snow
next town.
exploding in their area.
Not really. They're not too far. They just moved away from their spot a little bit, but they didn't actually go somewhere else. You can still see them, their heads at least,
Mm,
from
Okay.
where you are.
Well, if we
Oh,
have no other choice, then we must push
come on,
forward.
guys. Kill them.
Stealth.
Maybe we do this. Those of you who don't have range move forward first, and those of us who have range will fall back.
How
We
far
will.
away are they, TM? Sorry.
At this moment, nasa foot pa rin kayo, no? Nasa foot pa rin kayo ng Kelvin
Yep.
Scare. So, 500 to 600 feet away.
That's a long ways away. Okay. Let's start cruising then.
We approach as quietly as we
Let's
can.
go.
Okay.
And those of you who can move closer to the sleeping giant or the laid giant, or I don't know,
This
Okay.
is
you
Stealth
might
check.
have an opportunity to
end it quick. Yeah.
Stealth check for
Giant.
everybody.
All right. Let's go.
Pero may disadvantage
I
si Jin kasi may exhaustion pa rin siya.
guidance with Jen.
I will guidance Jen. I will guidance
Okay.
Shamara. And also
Okay.
maybe Jen, the actual person. So she can roll high.
Yes, actually, I need that. Wait lang, magre-refresh
Oh,
ako.
nice.
Totoo so.
Oh, no.
Totoo so.
O, di kayo no.
Yun. Yari.
At least hindi one.
Yan tayo eh.
Oh, no.
Wala talaga.
Disadvantage, di ba?
Oh, disadvantage eh. Ito pang roll, tapos mas mababa.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. Huwag lang one.
Cursed. You have cursed her. Oh, damn it. Sayang.
3 successes.
Yeah. Hold on.
Welcome skill check.
Yeah, skill check. Group skill naman to eh. So as long as we have 3 successes, you're good. Let me just check something.
Basta hindi lang natural one.
Kainis
Ma.
I feel the carry. I feel the carry.
Yeah, you approach them stealthily. So okay. From at this point, as you're moving closer, you see that the two giants that walked away a little bit farther, start moving their way back towards the middle. Pero one of them has their backs against you. Parang they can't see you.
Nakatalikod.
Nakatalikod sa'yo.
How about the other one? Nakatingin
The
sa
other,
amin.
okay, as you move closer, okay, you find that one of them is actually lying down with its eyes closed. Tapos the other two that are farther away, they seem to be, at this point, you see them throwing snowballs at each other. And
Uy,
they seem,
lovers.
yes, they're throwing snowballs at each other and they're laughing at this point. Let me transfer you over to the map.
Ooh, a map, a map.
It's a battle. It's a battle map.
Makibato na lang din tayong snowball. Kaya lang avalanche yata pag sila yung bumato.
Darang having fun lang and stuff. Tapos nung binato ka,
Patay kayo.
Last pala, sorry, wait.
is that the Batman scene? Sorry, wait, di pala.
This
Land
is
of
the-
Wizard.
This is the This is the investigation music. Okay, hold on. Pre-com. What?
Ako nga,
Ay.
iniisip mo, Batman team eh.
Naka-daylight mode pa ako dito.
Should make a Batman-based character actually. I'll note that.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Okay, you're coming from the south. Okay. So you
Are
are
they
here,
female?
and you are there, and you're still undetected. Okay? At this point.
Coming from the south.
You're here. Right, you're here. You see the map?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so just position
Yes.
yourselves according to your marching order. And they have not noticed you, so if you strike now, you have surprise.
Surprise.
So encouraging the DM for us to start killing ourselves. Wait, why am I at the front?
Dude, you're tier 2, come on! Do this! I fucking one-on-one the Frost Giant as a swashbuckler.
That guy's too far.
Hmm. And I almost died.
How close can we go? Ano to?
Yeah, you can go as close as you want. They haven't seen you.
Yan yung
They're busy.
natutulog, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah, bugbugin na yan.
Ito yung tulog. Tapos ito yung nagbabatuhan, yung malayo. Tapos they haven't noticed you.
Probably don't group up.
Tulog. So lying down siya, we would have advantage.
For melee, yes. And you have a surprise round. So you have everything stacked for you.
Alright.
Ah, yes.
Tapos biglang may trap.
Hindi. Mayroon pala
Try
silang
na
dalawa
yun.
sa gilid.
I do hand signals, but they don't understand.
Yung pang SWAT.
DM, I wanna cast Page Armor on myself. I've learned my lesson.
Okay.
Yay!
Your AC is now 15.
15.
For
I
the
second
first
the motion.
time.
And then I will cast I'll cast haste on Zenith and Shenli.
Zenith. Okay.
I am
Helios! Helios!
Si Zenith na lang and si Helios. Haste.
Helios, yeah.
Concentration yan Okay.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
I'll also cast Mage Armor on myself.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just position yourselves wherever you want to, and if you want to attack, let me know.
I'm
Or
happy
if
here.
you want to negotiate, let me know.
DM, can we negotiate not fighting the joke?
You, you
Joke,
can
we
if
need-
you wanted to.
We need the 300 gold
Yeah.
pieces.
I'm
Money is
targeting this giant. And once they're in position, I will shoot.
I'll go dito lang ka-level lang ni Zelios sa likod.
I will
Sige,
concentrate
tama,
on
tama.
him and he will be my favorite foe.
Sige, I'll help. Dito din ako.
Stack nyo na yung attacks dyan sa sleeping giant na yan,
Ano? Gina ba?
Plus
Gina.
2.
Gina?
Tara na. Uy.
I have disadvantage because it's ranged and it's prone.
Okay. Let's go. All right.
Do we for initiative na DM?
GG.
Roll for initiative.
Sa
Surprise
pag
ba?
bagsak naman yung roll.
Malay mo, ate, malay mo siya muna.
Damn, low rolls.
Reset.
Hey. It's my lucky day. Dun, dun. Jesus Christ,
Hindi ako
Wait lang, ha.
lumalagpas sa...
I-reround ko na lang kayo. I-reround ko na lang kayo. Wait.
Hindi,
Labo eh.
hindi naman lumalagpas man lang
Ay,
sa
reroll,
ganung
reroll. Reroll ba?
Hindi. I-reround ko lang kayo. Isang roll pa, babe, kasi disadvantage ka.
Siya pa.
Oo. Lower roll taken.
30-foot cone yung ano, no? Fireball. Ay, 30
Fireball?
30-foot, ano? Tama ba? Radius?
Radius, yes. Pulat ako cone eh. Okay, Bruno.
21.
30-foot cone. Fireball.
Fire fart yun, bro.
I should make that a skill.
Fire fart. Okay. Sino pa? Helio 7. Holy shit. Okay. Baba ng rolls nyo guys ha.
Bakit yung support yung pinagawa nyo na, oh my god, what am I supposed to do?
Damage.
Okay.
Anything. Go.
Painumin mo ng ano, fire
Okay.
fire
Oh,
blood.
last pa sila ha. Last pa sila. Alright. Top of the round, Bruno. What do you want to do?
Alright.
You have a surprise round.
Yeah, I'm going to cast spiritual weapon beside this creature.
Okay.
13 with advantage to hit. Tama ba, DM?
Yeah, you have advantage kasi melee spell attack to eh.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Boosh! And then as an action, may I fire a firebolt
On
On this guy, on this guy.
Sleeping guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Disadvantage. So
Okay.
flat roll.
Okay.
I gave you control, so it takes 9 force damage.
Okay. 16 to hit.
That definitely hits for 10 fire
All
damage.
right. And I will, yeah, I'll end my turn there. I will nod to Helios as I do that. As ano,
Okay.
God, it's go time. Let's fucking go.
All right. Zenith, your turn. What do you want to do?
All right. So, Zenith will uh, rage and then reckless and then attack this sleeping giant.
Neta, huwag ka
Okay.
na mag-rage.
Yeah.
Ay,
Hindi,
huwag ka
kahit
na
reckless. Oh, huwag ka na
mag-reckless.
mag-reckless.
You have
Ah,
advantage over
Krr,
me.
sige.
krr, huwag ka na mag-reckless.
Hmm.
Krr. Rage na
Kasi
lang. Krr.
prone siya eh.
Oo.
Rage na lang and then great weapon.
All right. Move your token, please. And then make
Oh,
your attacks.
Krr, krr.
ay.
That's dumb pigeons.
And then,
You are raging.
May haste ka at ano, Zenith and Helios ha. Remind ko
Yep.
lang. Twin spell siya. So, ay
Extra attack.
magbabawas pala ako ng ano. Ng isang...
And increase AC, tama?
All right.
Yeah.
That hit. Wala yung bless to, te, ah. Walang bless to.
Hmm.
ay, sorry. Oo nga,
Okay.
wala
So,
yung bless.
minus 5. That would be 18 to hit. Still hits for 22. Holy shit. Sakit.
And then, yung that action.
Damn.
You.
Second attack.
So the spiritual
Second
weapon
attack.
bonks him on his head. The firebolt singes his arm, and then this Goliath woman comes out charging and slashes, the sides of this giant. Go ahead, second attack.
Yun pala, tinutulungan niya pala yung tao, no?
Oh no.
Magkaaway pala sila.
Okay, Zenith, as you move closer, you see that this giant is wearing an armband with a giant inscription on it, etched on it, rather. You see this. Hold on. Asan na yun?
Tapos naka-shackles pa naman.
No, wait. I'm trying to help you.
Asan na yun? Nawala.
Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
Lahat na lang kayo nakita nyo na to since tinitignan nyo naman sila. Meron silang armband with this particular sign. So ito may armband with that sign. Tapos ito may headband. Tapos ito may armband din. Okay. Alright, so 2 attacks hit for damage taken, and you managed to wound the giant very, very badly with those 2 attacks. Anything else?
Isa pang attack, di ba?
Haste.
Haste attack.
Sa haste pa?
Hasted,
Oo.
hasted attack.
Haste attack.
Okay.
Come on, hit the
Haste.
Guam.
Crit.
Where am I?
Oh yeah, baby.
Sakit. Alright. For 23 additional damage, and this giant is not looking good. He was just slumbering one moment, and he's now probably going to slumber for the rest of his life. Like, kawawa eh. Alright, anything else?
Tutulog lang ako.
That's it. Hindi mo na
Alright.
ako. Enter na dyan.
Shenli.
Alright,
Your
I
turn.
think I'll help with this guy. Just to make sure that this guy dies immediately. So, first attack.
15, that just hits for 7 slashing. Okay.
Second attack.
That also hits for 11 slashing.
And Pancherino.
Bonus.
Oh, god damn it.
That misses, unfortunately.
Damn it. And that's my turn.
Alright. Helios, your turn.
I shoot this giant here. Sharpshooter shot.
Okay.
then since it's my favorite flow,
Which one are you going for, bro? Yung tulog pa or yung
no,
sa...
no, no.
Number
This
2.
Ah, okay,
number.
okay, okay.
Okay, first attack.
25. Wait, may advantage ka?
Surprise, diba?
Surprise.
Hindi, surprise lang, walang ano.
Ah, they don't get to go.
They
Okay.
don't get to go, but you don't get advantage. But
Okay.
that still hits if it's -5. Yeah, it still hits. 28 total damage.
Jesus Christ, bro. Okay.
Okay, and then I will attack just that person.
Okay, go
Not
for it.
20. Ah,
18, is that -5 na ba to or hindi pa?
Yeah, supposedly. I rolled a. Ay,
Hindi pa, wala pa eh. Parang wala oh. 20 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1.
ah,
Wala siyang
tama.
-5. Oo.
Wala.
so
So minus 3. Ay, minus 5.
13.
13, that misses unfortunately. The arrow
Yeah, shoot again.
hits the trunk of the tree in front of it.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
Jesus
sakit.
Christ.
Alright. That's 20 piercing damage.
Pagka natural 20, nag-up yung music bigla.
Hmm. Anything else?
No, it's my turn. I will just move back here so I can have some cover.
Pang one time lang yung roll ng ano, ng favored foe.
Once per turn.
Once per
Okay.
Alright, Ziamara, what do you want to do?
Ayan na. I will move between Zenith and Shenli.
AOE. Joke lang. Let's go.
Oh! And then Rapier.
That misses.
With
Anything
advantage. Ah, hindi. Kasi
Ay,
advantage.
exhausted.
Else? Ay, flat. Oh, flat roll.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing else.
Alright, it's
Wala bang second
Wala.
attack yan?
wala. Hindi siya
Wizard
nag-haste.
yan, bro eh. Oo eh.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. They're now aware of you and round 2. Bruno, your turn.
Yeah,
What do you want to do?
I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Bonus attack. Bonus action. Hit it where it hurts. Now baby with a spiritual weapon. With advantage, right, DM?
Yep. Tackle it before you roll.
Oh yeah, 13. That misses, I guess.
Yes,
that misses, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll just hit him with with my firebolt then. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
All right, and then I'll keep
For
moving.
11.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
going to move backwards. I'll follow Helios's move because I'm ranged. Pero yan, around here. That's like that's 15 feet of movement, and I'll end my turn there.
Di naaabot sa next
Dikit-dikit.
turn.
Crew.
Zenith, your turn. Di naaabot to, promise.
Ayan.
Malay mo.
Patay na to.
First
Malay mo
attack
lahat
sa
yan,
kanya.
natural one.
With arms wide
With
open.
advantage, imposible na yun. Sobrang malas mo na nun.
You're severely underestimating
Oh.
Never mind.
With that one attack, you kill this giant.
Oh my god.
May hasted attack ka pa, tsaka ano.
Throw something.
You have added, di ba DM may added, speed
Movement.
din?
Double speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Double?
Double speed.
Oh
Oo.
my god, okay.
Double your movement speed.
Okay. Abot yun, no? 45, 85,
Wait, ano ba speed mo ngayon?
60.
40.
40, 80. Yeah, abot. Ay, hindi, 85 di abot.
Ay, 85 hindi abot.
Dito ka, pwede. Tatalong ka doon sa campfire, tapos yan. Abot ka rito.
Or, ay, nag-action na ako.
You still have another
Okay.
attack and a hasted action.
Or the action, di ba?
Yes,
So,
she has 2 more attacks and the hasted action.
Oh
Hasted
my
attack.
god.
kasi dun sa great weapon.
Hindi, if you have a hasted action, could you use the hasted action to dash?
Tama no, may bonus action pa sana siya isa, so 3 hits.
Attack lang ata yung haste, di ba?
Hindi, pwedeng
lang.
dash, pwedeng,
Hindi.
hindi, pwedeng dash,
Pwedeng
pwedeng attack,
dash.
pwedeng,
Yun.
Ah,
Dash.
Dash.
you
Dash
can
to
either.
edge.
Sige. So, dash. Ay, hanggang dyan lang ba? Oo,
Hindi,
'di ba?
normal
Pwede,
movement
pwede
mo lang
naman.
yon. Pag nag-dash ka, pwede mo na siyang tabihan.
Ayan.
Pero
Sige.
wala ka ng hasted attack. Wala ka ng hasted attack. Okay.
Pero
Pero yung
may
Yung ano
bonus
lang,
action
yung
pa.
extra attack tsaka yung bonus.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
So,
Yeah.
2 attacks on that
Alright,
guy.
go for it.
Sapakan mo ng ano, stop of the mage.
Normal na to ha, normal na to. Nakatayo to. Oo. So 12 minus 5, I'm gonna take the first roll.
7.
Yep, that's gonna miss. As you wildly swing your axe. Taka, lakas ang music.
In a fury.
Wait lang Adjust ko lang yung music. Sorry. Ang ingay naman ng Discord ko. Okay, go. You have your bonus attack pa. Bonus action attack.
Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Damn.
Wow.
Pahingi naman ng mga ganyang
Pahingi
rolls.
naman ako niyan.
32 damage in
Grabe
one swing.
naman.
As you cut open the belly of this guy and the intestines are peeping
Ew.
out.
No.
Anything else?
That's it. Pansit.
Alright. Okay.
Pusa, tumatabi na ako, hindi pa tumatama.
Isa, di ba?
Yung second, I think the
Ah,
second
tama,
attack.
tama.
Oh, yeah.
Sandy, your turn.
Asian
May
Lee
brutal
will
critical na ba yan? Tangina.
use its bonus action to do Kensei shot. And
Okay.
then do the longbow.
Okay.
This guy. Let's go. Hit please.
16 to hit.
Sorry. Naka-advantage.
Yeah, I'll take the first
pa.
roll. That hits
Okay.
for 10 piercing damage.
And another one.
That also hits for 13 piercing damage.
Then I'll move over
Ako
here.
tatakot kayo.
I'll move over here.
Sige.
And
Kasi
that would be
hindi
my
siya
turn.
tulog kanina eh. Hindi siya tulog kanina.
Ayaw nyo to kahit gising silang tatlo Alright.
That's my turn, yeah.
Okay. Ilios.
Okay, I will pop out bonus action Zephyr Strike and then
Okay.
shoot this person with advantage.
Alright.
Yay.
With all my shit. First attack, 26 to hit.
24 damage. He is looking near death.
Not good.
Near death.
I
Para sila na coup de grace
I will
Critical.
shoot again, sharpshooter pa rin, normal shot. Combo. 23 to hit.
Yeah!
That
Damn.
finishes off that giant.
Yun, no?
Yay.
I'll move here, reposition, and then shoot this giant here.
Okay.
Shoot again. Pop. Natural
Ah.
one.
God damn it.
That misses, unfortunately. Anything
And
else?
my movement to hide behind the trunk.
Alright. Ziamara, what do you want to do?
I am going to move.
It's so dejected na I guess I'm going to move.
Yeah, I'm just moving. I feel like
Walang
sadness from from inside out.
Exhausted
And
ka
then
eh. So,
fireball.
Okay, roll for it. Disadvantage. Ay, di. Ability checks lang pala. Sige, go. Normal roll.
My God.
15, that
yeah.
hits.
Umabot ba yan?
oh,
Yes,
nice.
that hits for 7
Akalain
fire
mo.
damage.
Nakaisa rin.
Right.
Dapat
And my
dapat.
turn.
You cinch that giant from far away. Zenith, as you see the giant in front of you fall, this giant to your right screams in pain. Parang because of the loss of a loved one. And she brings out this gigantic great axe and approaches you
Tay tayo dyan. Tay tayo dyan.
and swings it twice against you.
Ju.
19 to hit.
Oh my gosh!
Putang
Holy
ina.
shit.
Ang sakit.
Half kasi raging ka?
Ayan na siya.
Yeah.
27 slashing
Raging.
damage, half to 13.
Okay.
And then one more attack. 24 to
Oof.
hit.
Puta.
Oof.
Oh my god.
For 30, have to 15. So total of 28 damage to you.
I'll use my stone's endurance on the last one.
Okay, roll for it.
12.
Uh, ay, oh. Uh,
All right, that's reduced by 8,
Yun.
so you only take a total of 20 damage, I believe.
Nice.
25.
Kasi
How's
28
where
total siya.
Zenith at? Like, how bad is she hurt? Let me check.
She's fine.
Okay.
Fine, she's a barbarian.
All right, that ends her turn.
Ang
Bruno.
kunat ni Zenith eh.
Uh, I'm going to move 30 feet forward. Teka lang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, I think. Is that enough? I think I still have range. Di ko nata makita DM yung ano ko, yung spiritual weapon ko. Because of the
Ito.
light.
Here,
Here.
maybe. Dito pala.
Ayun, found it. I'll move it 20 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's
There,
gonna
you see
get
the
the...
red.
Yeah, I found it, yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Go.
It's gonna get there eventually, but I'll move it there as a bonus action. And then, hit it with my best shot. Firebolt. 13.
That misses. The giant sees it coming and she raises her great axe and blocks the attack. Anything else?
I will end my turn there.
Zenith, what do you want to do? There's this hulking 20-foot giant in front of you swinging a massive great axe at your body.
Wait, you mentioned she was female?
Yes.
Okay. This is hot for Bruno.
Oh no.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it's
So,
Bruno the character.
Really now.
okay. I can. So I'll just attack. 3 attacks on her.
Right. Reckless? No.
Reckless.
All right.
Let's
Go for it.
go.
Don't worry, I got you.
Do you say anything while you're recklessly attacking? Something like Xena or something?
Go ahead and join him. Gaganon siya kasi nga. Ano
Nice.
siya?
Oh yeah.
You see these two giants trading blows as the giant takes 26 slashing damage.
Ayan.
Free action, take out popcorn from pocket. Damn.
That hits again for 17 slashing damage. Anything else?
Third attack.
Yung sa
Is that-
haste.
Yep.
Yep.
Crit. Ooh.
Goes so
ZMR.
21 slashing damage.
Ziamara takes out her nail file.
Oh my god. 26 plus 19 plus 21.
Bunga.
Yep. Sakit.
a hasted,
Binawas ko na lahat.
a hasted
Alright.
barbarian
You
is
see,
Alam
With
pala
those-
yung may kaya
with
kahit
those
di na
three
kami
attacks.
tumulong.
with those 3 attacks, your Goliath barbarian managed to wound this giant in front of her very grievously. Anything else, Zenith?
I'll just at I can actually move. Diba?
Yeah, you can move around her or get away from her, but risking an opportunity attack.
That will
Ay.
deal 50 damage.
per, per,
Oo
per,
nga
per,
no.
per, per round.
Oh.
Or hampas.
Sige, end ko na lang dyan para ano.
Okay.
Ang focus na lang niya sa akin. Sige.
Sige. All right. And turn, Shenli, your turn. What do you do?
Alright, Shenli will be too scared to go forward.
Friendly
So I
will be
will-
too scared.
So I will use my Kensei shot again as a bonus action and do 2 longbow attacks.
Kita niya
Come
yung
on,
nangyari.
punch him!
Kita niya yung
No.
nangyari kay ano eh, kay Zenith eh. Puta, di ko kaya yan. Ayoko
Ang
niyan.
ina. Tong ama.
Sakit nun ah.
Ah,
Alright.
shit.
10.
Yan sa'yo.
Sinasabihan ka na
Misses.
ng universe. Oh, nice.
11. Yep, that hits for 11 piercing damage as you pepper
Yeah.
him, or her rather, with arrows. Anything else?
Alright. I'll just move, I guess, here. Yeah.
Kaya pala, ano.
And my turn.
Alright. Helios, your turn.
I pop out,
Mhm.
targeting that person.
Yes.
Normal this time. No more Zephyr Strike. And favored foe sa kanya.
Okay, pwede ba i-transfer? Teka lang ah.
And then I'll cast it again. I'll do it again.
Okay. Call. Sige. Cool. Alright,
And
go for
then
it.
I will shoot sharpshooter.
Okay.
Nope.
That misses.
One more. Nope.
That also misses.
One more.
Nice.
That hits. That connects. The third shot hits her right on her neck for 20 piercing damage, and she's not looking great. Anything
Paunahan
else?
na lang. KS na yan, KS.
And I just say end her suffering. And I pray to Ilmater. No, to ano. What's her face?
Okay, Ziamara, your turn. What do you want to do?
I will
File
move
my nails.
forward.
File your nails.
File my nails. And yeah, firebolt na lamang.
Okay.
Bakit i-check?
Wala ka bang mas malakas dyan?
Titipid ng spell, titipid.
Oo. Ano ba?
Haste,
Hostilan.
para doble. Joke lang. That doesn't break that way.
No. If I Misty Step is a bonus action, Baba.
Yes.
It's a bonus action.
So I can go closer up to 60 and
Risk getting attacked? You sure? Pag
Do
nag-crit
it.
sa'yo to, baka mamatay ka.
Do it. Para ikaw na naman.
Ako na naman. Ako na naman yung
Hindi ka pa naka-blade song. Bahala ka, ikaw.
hindi ako naka-blade song.
Oh, bahala ka, ikaw. Sige, go. Your choice.
My God. Ayoko, baka mamatay pa ako. Wala dito si Sephiroth.
Ay, malay mo. I know how to do Revivify. Wala lang o Diamond na 1000 GP.
Kaya nga baka mamatay pa ako. Hayaan mo na, firebolt na lang.
500 lang. 500.
500 lang pala, sorry.
Oh,
Ay, 300 lang pala.
Yun!
oh
Yay!
gusto mo ha.
Wait, you throw a bolt of fire at this giant, singeing her for 16 fire damage. Anything else?
I'll end my turn here.
Paano kaya lapitan ka, no? Kasi ikaw yung last na utak.
Yun lang. Oo nga, no? Lalakad pala siya. Siya na pala yung kasunod.
Lakad matatag! Normalin.
No,
boy.
normally niya na si Zenith. 2 attacks against Zenith. 2 attacks.
Okay.
Ooh, crit.
No.
Nag-reckless ka, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
advantage.
Alright. Gantihan to. 21 to hit. 25 slashing damage. Have to 12.
Oh my God.
Ang sakit.
And one
Sakit
more.
ng
Still
tiyan.
alive!
Another 21 to hit for
9.
19. Have to 9. So,
Or 10 damage. Depending on the
21 total damage.
Tingnan mo kung lumapit ako, ubos na yung buhay ko.
14! I'm still alive!
Alright. End turn. Bruno. Next, move
yeah.
siya rito.
Should I heal or should I deal damage?
Deal damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Go
move
for it.
as a bonus action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I reach her na, DM?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, bonus action. Spiritual weapon without
Mhm.
advantage.
Mhm.
25 to hit.
That hits for 5 force damage.
Okay, tapos I will
Get her back.
I will cast Fireball.
Fireball?
Hindi,
Okay.
joke lang, Firebolt lang. the rest can handle this. 26 to hit.
Yay.
For 7 fire damage.
Yes.
That hits. And she is near death. Anything else?
Okay. Nagalit ba kayo kung i-enlarge ko si Zenith? Probably. So I'll end my turn there.
Oh, kasi makawalan sila ng turn eh. Ah, Zenith, your
Visit.
turn.
Na-incapacitate si Zeno.
Attack.
Natural one, natural one, natural one. Patay si
So
Zenith.
nakikita niyo tong dalawang higante nyo na naglalaban, parehong duguan.
One on one.
Naghahatawalan sila ng great axe.
Okay. With reckless.
Sige,
Para,
go.
Bruno, this is like a dream come true.
How do you want to do this?
Yay!
Siya lahat pumatay.
How do you kill her?
So, Zenith shouts and to the giant, "Go and join him. To death do you part." So you're
Okay.
parted now.
Alright.
Enough, no?
So you whack her knee so that she goes down, and then as she goes down to one knee, she looks at you with her face still in parang in pain and anguish, but also in anger as you chop off her head and finish her off. That ends our combat. See? Easy. Kaya nyo eh. Wala nga nabawasan sa inyo halos. Si Zenith lang. Okay.
Buti na lang.
Hindi kasi yung
Because you're so
bawas
scared.
nila, buong HP ko na yun eh.
Wala kang nabawasan sa'yo. Zenith just bloodied and almost less than half of health left. Oh my god.
Alright.
Weird.
So, taka lang.
Time to collect some heads.
You managed to defeat
Yeah.
these
Oh, yeah.
three giants. What do you want to do now?
Get their heads.
Okay, you start chopping off their heads. For the sake of brevity, kasi actually uneventful naman yung next 2 days or yung next day na to. You just take a long rest na you chop off their heads, gather it, make sure that it's presented properly as when you present it to Markham Southwell. As you return to Bryn Shander, you take a long rest afterwards, and then do you want to travel at night or do you want to wait it out till the morning?
How far were we from... Ay, yung town na kunakwento nila was Brinshander, no?
Yes.
Okay. So we just report back and tell them that the town is being scouted. And then that there were three giants and they seem to be belonging to this faction of some sort, and I bring with them the yung brand na nandun, yung symbol.
Okay. Do you
I
want to
can-
also share the information about the guy that they're looking for?
Hindi ko na yan naabutan.
Okay, sige. Cool. All right.
Dinilit ko na siya sa notes ko.
All right, cool beans. So, you guys take a long rest. Wait till morning, I assume, para safe kayo, or I don't know. What do you want to
Yes,
do?
wala na akong exhaustion. Amen.
Okay, so you take a long rest. I take that as you're taking a long rest. So you take a long rest, no more exhaustion for Ziamara. Oh, excuse me, sorry. You wait until the morning until when you travel back to Bryn Shander. For the sake of brevity, kasi mag 1 o'clock na. You reach Bryn Shander in half a day. You can do it. You can do a forced march if you want. But if you want to rest after 8 hours of travel, you can. Kayo guys, it's up to you.
I would play it safe. I don't
Rest?
I think we
wala, no?
should go as fast as we can, dude.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'll go where the party
So
goes.
that's gonna be 4 hours of Constitution saving throws,
Okay.
since it's a forced march.
Okay.
The DC starts at 10 and it increases per hour until DC
20.
for 13. 13.
Okay. Do we start rolling na, DM?
Roll.
Okay.
A
First
fourth
one. 22.
Okay, good.
20 pala si
Ah,
Shamar.
Shenley is already exhausted. Hindi pa. First roll to.
Pa,
Sige, go.
10 pa man.
Mm.
Ay, sorry.
You're good. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, second batch, please.
Patay. Pagod na ako.
Pagod na si Helios.
buhat.
DC 11 na to, ah. Okay. Okay.
Hindi pala. Si Helios pala. Ako
Si
pala
Helios,
si Bruno.
yes.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, sorry.
Third ano. Helios, you have a level of exhaustion. Third batch.
Oh,
DC 12 na to.
2 levels.
Two levels of exhaustion for Helios.
13. Just made it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Shendy, one level of exhaustion.
Dalawa na buhat ni Zenith.
Pakitrack nyo na lang guys ha. Pakitrack nyo. Okay.
Last one.
Then last one.
Di,
DC 13.
di ba third na yun?
Third na.
Ah,
Hindi, 4 hours yung ano eh. Sobra eh. Kasi 8
So
hours
apat.
na normal travel. Tapos
Nope.
it takes you 12 hours from Care Koenig to Brinchander. So,
So ngayon pang 13.
ito yung pang 13.
16.
Nice,
Hindi
Bruno.
ako napagod.
Alright. Okay, I think everyone else is okay except for
Helios
Helios.
and Shendy.
Helios is what? Level 3?
Level
yeah, level 3.
Okay,
Ako
level
level
3 exhaustion and Shendy is at level 1 exhaustion.
Yeah.
Okay, pakimark na lang sa
Level-
character sheets nyo. You rush towards the speaker's palace where Markham is and you present yung yung heads ng mga giants. But uneventful naman yung the rest of the 4 hours travel nyo. And you relay the information about, the giants that you found, the armbands, what it looks like, and you don't know what it means. So Markham and Duvesa take notes of this. As, anong oras na ba ngayon? Kasi umaga kayo umalis, 12 hours. Gabi na. Right, okay. Gabi kayo nakarating. You were awarded with the title Defenders of Bryn Shander by Markham Southwell. It's an official title. You can add that to your notes, to your character sheets.
Defenders of Brinch, ano?
Defenders of Bryn Shander. Defenders of Icewind Dale pala. Sorry.
Icewind Dale.
Defender of Icewind Dale. That's a title that your character has now. The perks of that is that as long as you don't do anything to sully your reputation, the 10 towners are friendly towards you and extend you every courtesy.
Do they have brothels in... Never mind, just kidding.
What? I mean, you can do a persuasion check.
No,
by
just kidding. I'm not doing that.
randomly if you want.
my Twitch channel will get banned. Just kidding.
I'll just say, sleep.
So, yeah. We need
Alright.
we need to get him, so we need him to sleep na.
Markham guides you to the
Greater restoration.
to Geldenstag's Rest. Hindi, no, not that one. Sorry, my bad. Okay, he leads you towards the North Look, which is the inn most frequently visited by mercenaries and adventurers. And it's quite rowdy when you reach there. It irritates you a little bit, Helios, as you arrive. But ultimately, you are able to rest well for the rest of the night. So 2 days has passed since you've arrived to Bryn Shander na. You reduce your exhaustion level by 1. Shendy, you no longer have exhaustion levels.
Ganun
And
pala yun. Okay.
okay. Ha?
Ganun pala yung exhaustion.
Yeah, one long rest per exhaustion
Oh
level.
my god, okay.
Yes, it's very debilitating. Okay. So, as you wake up the following day. Ito na, saan yung music ko?
Wala ako, di ko alam, I didn't get greater resto bro eh. Sorry.
Inaano ko yung town kung meron sila.
Oh,
Greater
well,
restoration.
the priest can, hindi, wala yung priest. That's a 5th level spell, so you wouldn't have it.
Okay.
So, you wake up early in the morning to the shouted panics of the townsfolk
Oh my god, okay.
as you hear all of the militiamen shouting all around,
Agad-agad.
Giants! Giants have come!
Agad-agad.
Yes.
Buti na lang.
Wait,
Buti na lang nagdating tayo.
yes. And the militiamen were prepared for the coming of the giants because of the information you have shared, instead of being surprised by the arrival. So that's a good thing. However, you hear in a thundering female voice coming from beyond the southwestern gate. In giant says, Bring us Artus Sember, or we will wipe your town down. What do you guys want to do at this point?
Who the fuck is
Who the
that
hell
Who
guy?
is
is that?
that?
We answer back. Who
Give
is
it to him.
Artus?
I'll just ask
Why is
Marcus.
Artus
Arthas is my son.
Why?
Why is Artus
I'll
Sember?
do you one better. Why is
Okay, so you guys, what do you guys do? You're in the
I
middle
ha-
of the town right now.
um,
Shenley will
do we
probably head towards the ano. Saan yung giant?
Ako DM I want to
Sound?
perceive where the sound is coming from.
It's coming from the southwestern, from beyond the
Southwest.
Yeah,
southwestern
southwest
gate.
line.
We don't pero visually we don't
You
see
don't
any.
see them. Yeah.
Ah,
Is there any place elevated to see?
Yeah, there's a ladder towards the ramparts that's right next to the walls. You can climb them and check it out if you
Yeah,
want.
I'll do that. I'll do that with if someone can go with me, please.
Who else is doing
okay,
that?
I'll
I
go with you
will.
na lang, Bruno.
Meron bang mga guard towers dito?
Yes, there are a couple of guard
Is
towers
Arthur
flanking the southwestern gate. Then you also see another couple of guard towers flanking the north gate and another couple of towers flanking the east gate.
I would go to the tower near the south one.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll try to look for anyone who has a horse.
Yeah, there are horses here.
I would like to commandeer this horse. I am the sheriff.
I
So,
am
you
defender of
are-
Icewind Dale.
You are a
Helios.
defender of Icewind Dale, so yeah, they gladly give you the horse.
Thank you. I toss him 5 gold.
Yeah, man.
Nang hingi, nang hingi ng kabayan, nagbayad din eh.
Okay.
Kala ko GTA style na yun.
Kasi half
So-
kasi yung speed ko. So matagal na rin.
So
Right.
you travel towards the southwestern gate.
Yes.
Who else is going?
Locating a high vantage point.
Yeah.
Looking at what Helios
There,
did.
there, the town is surrounded by a wall, 30-foot high wall of wood that serves as the wall of the town. And at this point, as you're traveling towards the southwestern gate, you hear this sound. It's coming from the air, and as you look up, you see, about 14 giant boulders coming down, raining towards the town of
God.
Grinchander,
Oh no.
crushing many of the houses and the stalls along the way, hitting bystanders and innocents all around the
Oh
town.
my god.
And you hear another bellow coming from the southwestern gate. That's in giant. That's your final warning.
Arthas Sember, right?
Who is
You move towards the southwestern gate, and as you mentioned, you wanted to climb up the parang ramparts and see what's happening, right? You climb up the ramparts, and you see in front of you a terrifying sight. A dozen frost giants surround 10 towns
Guru.
at this point, all armed with a giant boulder. And the voice that you've heard coming from a female giant comes from a heavily armored frost giant woman with two gigantic wolves with fur made out of seemingly ice flanking her, and a couple more frost giants next to her. They all look at you and are expecting an answer. And that's where we will end our session for today. You are at the southwestern gate in the face off against this.
Okay.
Oh, I won't die tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, next session tayo lahat
Next
collectively.
I go back to sleep.
This is all a dream. This is all a dream.
So yun.
GG's.